Thank you.
MilkMan,
I'll drink
the
to
man
that.
that your mama, the man. Oh fuck! I was gonna stop and get brewed too, but you know what? My body was like, "Don't do
If
it."
you were here, bro, I'd offer you a cup.
It's like,
Oh my
"Don't do it."
god. Gentlemen,
Don't do it.
it's fucking Tuesday, the day I fucking look forward to the most. Oh my god. Cisco, are you live yet?
Give me 2 seconds.
Oh my god, bro!
I'm
He's
going there.
prepared. He's
I'm about to
Getting
be
there. I didn't even take a shower. I fucking stink. I apologize for
gross.
being here stinky.
Boy,
You
I'm
know,
about
Hey, hit him with the stanky leg, bro. Sometimes you just got to do it.
do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. I mean, I was doing all this fucking research. I was telling Zero all this shit that I want to do to my room. I was finding shit here, finding shit there, getting some inspiration. I'm about to do like a fucking vision board. You know, like we in this bitch.
What do you
But
think?
yeah, all right. On my vision board.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get like a new bed frame. I want to get a whole new sheets. I want to get like a diffuser. I want to have a bigger dick. I'm trying to get a projector.
Yo.
Yeah, we're always trying to go for that one.
Yo, man. Damien, I've been waiting to see yours for 24 episodes. More roughly around 26, but we'll get there.
But officially
Hey,
24.
hey, I got you, bro. Open your snap.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding.
Damn, dog.
All right,
Hey,
you're not your
if we
snap,
handed them out, you know, I'm just saying, if we handed them out,
This dude is a walking human resource violation. I'm just going to go ahead and get that out the way so anybody who
Oh
listens.
yeah,
reviews-
bro. If you guys ever tell a joke so good HR wants to hear it?
I actually have. You know what's funny is when I was in the car business, we actually took classes on how to sexually harass people.
Yeah.
Stop. What?
You must
Yeah,
have
bro,
a
we would
huge
have-
hog.
We would have sexual harassment training. You guys never took sexual harassment training?
Dude, I wrote the book on it.
Bro.
Wait, Damo, I gotta ask you, bro, how are my levels? Because last week you asked me to turn my shit down. Am I okay today? Am I all right?
I think you're still the loudest of all of us, but
That's gonna be in any given moment, though.
That's the passion.
like-
homie.
Yeah, I'm passionate about this shit. But how is the clarity okay? Am I coming in better?
you are. It's not like speaking like all weird like it used to. It used to be pretty.
What if I
bad.
do this? Is that okay?
I mean, it like peaked out, but yeah, you're fine.
All right, check it out real quick, real fast, and real nice. This is the Usual Tuesday podcast. I got introductions this week. Yes, I am your host. Yeah, amongst my other beautiful and wonderful friends, 0%, save one, I am Korpsx, and today we are joined by the one, the only, the motherfucking MilkMan himself, the conspiracy correspondent, coming to you live and direct from
What the fuck was that big ass thing?
somewhere
Oh,
in
it's
America.
Is that a keg?
It's a mini
Oh,
keg.
Damn,
I'll fuck with this
sponsored.
guy.
Holy shit!
My man is well prepared and well equipped, you guys. So, Austin, I had you on the smoking section, but I do want to welcome you officially to the Usual Tuesday podcast. Man, I've been trying to get you to do this fucking thing with me for forever, and I'm glad to have you here, brother, for you to bless us and grace us with your presence and your essence.
And large cock, apparently.
Whoa,
and-
what?
and
Jesus.
abnormally large
Oh.
dong. He's a ginger, bro. Good God, dude. They have to have
What is
something
that?
going for themselves.
I was
What does
just
that
about to say.
mean?
We're
What? No, we're all happy to have MilkMan here. Thank you so much for being here,
finish
bro.
this one real quick. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Might
I
have
heard
been
you were a
the-
comedian. I heard you were a comedian.
Aspiring.
Aspiring comedian. Okay.
I'm a vessel for the comedy.
So you're okay if we crack jokes?
Oh, dude. Listen, bro.
All right, just wanna make
I was
Go
on the
for it.
road with this dude all last year, and it's funny because when I first had any kind of interaction with Austin, I was getting a text message from our boss while I was drunk, talking about, yeah, we gotta, there's this dude Austin, he's coming in, like, make sure that he gets to the hotel, make sure that he rides with you guys in the morning, all this shit. And somewhere between when I first met him and I gave him my number, and I was like, don't ever text this number, bro. I was like, don't ever text this fucking number, bro. Like, this is for calling emergency purposes only. And it took
bro,
him
it's 'cause
it took
he's
him a
ginger.
little while. It took him a little while to warm up, but those car rides, it was like a 45-minute car ride to the fucking work site. you start kind of rattling around, and he would say some shit. And I was like, hey, that was kind of fucking funny. Like, but he's like, I'm
Wait, is
not
this
gonna lie.
This is a Sunrun cat?
Yes. Not to
I'm
put that
sorry,
company on
brother.
blast,
I'm
but
sorry, bro. No, fuck Sunrun, bro. I'll put them
Yo.
all the way the fuck on blast. Fuck Sunrun. The only thing
Yo.
good that they ever did for me was send me dope ass gear. That's all I'm gonna say. Yo,
they did
what?
have nice
What?
clothes.
You don't want me to blast them?
I was gonna say, what if someone comes with sponsorship? What's up?
Fuck,
Seven
they
months
wouldn't,
in
bro.
US was pretty nice.
They would not sponsor. I promise you, they would not sponsor this shit.
What
Fuck
if they came out and
Sunrun.
said,
Don't you
Cisco.
dare! Don't you dare! They loved me there at that fucking place. Jordan in the fucking building.
But you
per
left.
usual.
But you left.
I did.
Fuck Sunrun.
Okay.
All right.
I don't disagree with you.
I fucking hate that company, bro. That is the worst company I ever got hired by. Fuck Sunrun.
Damn.
Bro, we were
It wasn't
living
just
like
management.
fucking teams.
You were living it up, bro. That was
Bro, you want me to tell? All right, let me tell you in short what happened with this fucking company. So I got hired as for sales, right? And they were like, "Oh, we make hand over fist and money and this and that. You'll do great. All you gotta do is knock on some fucking doors." And I'm like, "Fuck, I don't want to fucking knock on doors, but I like making money and I don't want to sell cars anymore." So I fucking went. They hired me.
Ooh.
Amber Alert.
Amber,
Y'all
like,
okay?
Who's Amber and how does she know what
car?
car? I heard that from him, and I still say it to this fucking day, dude.
So I went. They hired me. I went to like 2 team meetings, and then one of the guys was like, "I'm gonna be your mentor. Go get some lunch. Meet me at this spot." I was supposed to meet him there at 12:30. I was there at 12. I left at 5 because he never fucking showed up. Then I got an email saying that they're letting me go. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, hey, I messaged HR and I was like, hey, why are you guys letting me go? I barely even just started. And they were like, okay, you'll meet with the team manager for this location. So I went. I was there fucking 30 minutes early. I stayed for 45 minutes. He never fucking showed up. He never showed up. Then I texted him and I said, hey, leaving 45 minutes after our meeting was supposed to be. And he was like, oh, sorry, like somebody died or some shit like that. And it really affected us. And I found out that this person died a month earlier, and it was just a bullshit. So they never even like properly fired me, bro.
Damn. That's wild.
I never even met.
Dude.
Fuck
Be an
Sunrun, bro.
install. Be an install, bro.
Nah, bro, you want me to? These hands are not made for labor. Okay,
Oh,
They're only
These
meant for
hands-
jerking off.
that's it. That's all they're fucking good for, and typing on the fucking computer.
Nah,
Wow.
man, but listen, I mean, my
After-
dude
before
the
jerking off.
the milkman, bro, came in. I don't know. Well, he came fresh. He came to us fresh. He was a green bean. And working up on the fucking roof, bro. You got nothing better to do than talk shit. Like, it sucks. It's hot as fuck. I don't want to be here. This dude's Jamaican, and I need somebody to talk to, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And so Austin, me and Austin would talk a lot. I showed him the ropes, this, that, and the third. But bro, it would just be like, just random fucking jokes, bro. Like, he's like, yeah, I got left at the Grand Canyon once by my dad. Like, what? Like, what the fuck did you just say, bro? And he would just throw out these fucking zingers, bro, all the time. And I mean, mind you, I'd be obliterated by 9 a.m. And it's just like, milkman, bro. Fucking Austin out here just laying on jokes, bro. Like, random as fuck. And when we were in Key West, so definitely aspiring comedian, though. When we were in Key West, we were trying to do some stand-ups. We were trying to do an open mic. Got too drunk and never really got around to it. But I've been encouraging him more and more, man, to pursue it. And he watched Damo's man Sam's podcast. And
Oh yeah. He's
Damien,
fun.
that's also why I reached out to you about his contact. I'm trying to plug him in, get him to do some cross-referencing with each other, do a little bit of networking. And
Oh, cool,
he's
yeah.
here. He's
Yo,
here.
Austin, where are you out of? Where are you located?
I'm in Southwest Florida.
Oh, where?
Oh damn, it must be hot.
Yeah, I apologize. The humidity is probably a bit.
A Florida man, as you guys can tell.
Florida man.
I'm the descendant of one of the original Florida men.
Jesus Christ. You have
I just
legendary power, bro.
I like how your pajamas match your blanket.
Show him the kicks.
Oh my god,
I did not expect that shit.
No, I didn't either.
Bro, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm telling you with this fucking guy. Oh, so my Wi-Fi might be spotty. We are having a severe thunderstorm and hail.
I thought you were about to say my wife. I was about to say,
I
what
know.
the fuck? It's
I thought you
only
said
been
wife.
a week.
No, they don't come in. They don't come in the mail during the week. Only on the weekends. So
Wow.
she'll probably be here.
That's
next week.
backwards. That doesn't make sense.
Not during the middle of the week. Come on, dude. You got to be more discreet.
All right, well, I want to ask, bro, because you're on the fucking pod. I got two questions actually. I'll ask this first one. So obviously you're into stand-up comedy more than other comedy. Is that correct? So who do you typically like to watch? Are there any like up and coming comedians that you watch? Are there anybody that you watch frequently?
As of recently, like just like like up and coming. I don't have names off the top of my head. Most of my feed is actually just kind of stuff that's like Kill Tony, where they get like a bunch of like amateurs on, and then I'm not retarded, but I like rocks.
Oh, I think I saw that clip. That was
Yeah, bro, he pulls the fucking rock out of his pocket.
Yeah, he's like,
That
I found this one in the parking lot. Like,
yeah, Kill Tony is fucking amazing, bro. When they fucking roast each other and shit, that shit's awesome.
the roasts are actually kind of what got me into the whole thing. Is when Comedy Central was doing their little roast kick for the longest time. The roast of, and it was like it's like a panel,
Yeah.
of, like 9 irrelevant dudes, and like Donald Trump's in there every now and then.
Yeah, that's cool.
14-year-old me would sit down and be like, "Oh, I could do this. You're just making fun of people."
Yeah, it's just presentation, right? You don't watch any other gingers. You don't watch like Andrew Santino or fucking
Andrew Santino is funny with other people.
Really. I thought his Netflix special was great.
Like his, yeah.
But I like I watch a lot of stand up. I thought it was pretty good.
If we're gonna go down like the ginger route, like Bill Burr,
Oh, my next.
Oh, yes.
like
Yeah,
those
Bill
are
Burr's
kind
fucking hilarious. What about
I
like
thought-
what kind of who's the stand up that you like? Like what kind of humor do you like?
Bill Burr has got to be top. You said up and coming, and I'm a very literal person, so
No worries. Yeah. So like, what about like known comedians? Who do you like to watch? That's like
my top have got to be like Bill Burr, Louis C.K., Dave Chappelle, Theo Von's got a good little mix. You can't replicate that kind of humor.
bro, Theo Von, his clips are funny as shit.
It's just out of pocket. You start out of pocket, and you can't be canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
that's true.
Especially
Very
everything.
true.
I feel like everything he says is like almost like, damn. It sounds like you don't know, like that you said some dumb shit right now, and that's why it's
Yeah.
so funny.
See, to me, I'm not really that big of a Theo Von fan. I think
Oh, yeah?
I think he's fucking stupid as shit. But it's like
Yeah.
stupid funny. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I like comedians that make you think. Like I like Mark Norman. Do you know who Mark Norman is?
Yeah, Mark Norman's pretty.
I
funny.
just saw him last month. He's fucking hilarious.
In
But
person?
yeah, I saw him in person. Yeah. Like his style of comedy is fucking hilarious. Rick Glassman, like those types of comedians. My boys put me on to a lot of them because I like comedians that make you think. Like Bo Burnham, I just fucking introduced Damien to Bo Burnham.
I heard the pod about that.
That special was really well
Especially,
done.
actually,
Really
actually,
cool.
everything you said about Inside, I actually like I felt that.
Oh, okay. So that was going to be my next question. My next question was going to be, you're on the podcast. Do you actually watch the podcast? Was going to be my next question.
That was my first one, to be in full disclosure.
Yo.
Hey,
But
no, by all
everything you
means.
said about Inside, I actually, because that was like a lot of that. I watched it like kind of late too. Like pandemic was nearly over about the time I finally got around to watching it. But he's kind of got like he like songified like some like nihilism stuff, which is like I was heavily into like killing a 24 pack and then just watching that stuff.
Yeah, if you can go back and find his old shit and it's just as good. Like he's always been sing-songy like that and it's just as fucking good. I started watching that kid when I was like 15 years old.
Yeah, I knew who he was before that, and that's kind of why I waited to get into it. I'm not super into the High School Musical presentation of it. I'm not saying he's bad, just that like you got to be in a certain kind of mood, in my opinion, to watch something like that.
Yeah, no, I get you. But that's all I gotta ask. Those are my two questions, bro.
Yo, that special in particular was so cool because like you just appreciate how like he did everything. He did it all. It's shit. Like, so good too.
See, I wish he would have had this type of enthusiasm when I talked to him about it because he fucking did it. He was like, "Oh, I was expecting a stand-up."
No, I did. I expected like a stand-up bit, and it just wasn't. So it threw me super off guard and got me super interested. So I loved it. I
That's
thought
not
it was
really
cool.
what he's known for to begin with. He's like a performer,
Mhm,
not
mhm.
just
Yeah.
like, he doesn't like just come out and crack jokes. All of his specials are like that.
Did he have something on MTV? I
I
thought
don't.
he looked
I don't know.
familiar from
I don't know about
MTV.
MTV, but he's been in a TV show recently where he's like just as socially awkward, but he's like a doctor.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he was.
Cool.
He was in a TV show that he helped produce.
something
He
was
on a TV show.
something wolves, raised by wolves.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, Raised by Wolves.
Raised by Wolves.
Raised by Wolves.
You know what's funny is that all of us have seen Inside except for Korpsx.
Korpsx,
Same.
watch Inside, dog.
Listen, I'm busy. Okay, I barely have time to do normal shit. Like I don't know.
From a
Like,
creative
normal
standpoint,
shit.
I really do think you'd like it. Not from like
Yeah.
maybe the content itself, but like the way it was filmed and what he did with like a room, a projector.
It's so good. It's
And
so
listen,
cool.
me and Austin had a cool, maybe like 2-3 weeks when we were in the house above the cigar shop in Key West, where bro, every day, listen, me and this guy would be broke the fuck off from work, would go to the gym like fucking maniacs. I'd be smashing down on like 8 fucking corn dogs, bro. And we would just put on like some stand-up comedy. Like we would put on whether it was Dave Chappelle, Anthony Jeselnik, like
That's a good one, too.
I think fucking like Chappelle did like Chappelle's Friends.
Yeah, we did watch that one.
We watched one like that. There was like Snoop Dogg's Friends. We watched like all these different stand-ups, bro. So like really the thing I really, really like about this opportunity that I'm really trying to like help push with Austin is that he is a fucking student of the game when it comes to comedy, bro. Like there was so many days, bro. It was like, hey, rewind that back. Like, hey, I need you to rewind that back. Listen to how he set that up. Like, you know what I mean? And so we were listening to like punchlines and these deliveries, the cadence of how he's saying, like, the timing of it. Like, you know what I mean? Like the dude's a real, like, real student of the game, like us, doing the fucking podcast, bro. Like, we've worked on mics, we've worked on lighting. Like, hey guys, let's work on topics, all this shit. Like, Austin's really about the fucking comedy life, man.
Good.
So I'll definitely, I trust y'all's opinion. I'll try to sit down and watch it. I've been watching Ahsoka. I'm kind of stuck on that right now.
Oh, how is it?
It's so
good.
fucking good. It's so good.
Now, my man Austin's also a fan of Star Wars too, and he's put me on game with books and shit, bro. Have you been watching? Dude, we binge watched Obi-Wan Kenobi in like 2 days. Have you
Hold
watched
on,
Ahsoka?
Hold on.
So
We watched.
I've only watched the first 2
on a
episodes.
Cell phone.
We watched it
Wait,
on a cell phone because we
Oh.
could not get on the fucking Wi-Fi.
Bro,
And so
we're sitting next to each other. What do you got? Like a little iPhone? What is
Yes,
it? The
I got a little
iPhone 12? He's got the iPhone 12. We're sitting next to each other. I'm like watching. I look over and it's just corn dog.
French fries shoveling them.
This man's meal would be 3 corn dogs to start out with.
Let's go. Fuck
That's
yeah.
the appetizer.
Sounds
Why
so
are you
good.
counting my Why are you counting my fucking corn dog consumption?
You know what the rest of the meal was? 2 more corn dogs.
Dude, that sounds
French
amazing.
fries, a root beer.
Oh, no.
Yo, okay,
fucked it. You
Austin,
fucked it.
these guys literally try to tell me that root beer is trash, and I need you to defend
It is
me.
trash.
Whoa,
It is
whoa, whoa,
trash.
whoa.
I said that. No, I'll
I
be
did
the
not say
only
that.
one. I'll be the only one who will stand by that shit.
I'm drinking
said,
one right now just for you,
Outta
buddy.
here.
Let's
But that's
fucking
hold on,
go.
hold on,
outta
hold on.
here.
In all honesty,
No
though,
way you had that shit on hand like that.
He
Ain't
had
nobody
it on-
has it like that.
Bro, he did his research, bro. He's been listening to the
That's
podcast. He knows
fucked.
what to have on deck.
Oh no!
No,
I
but
watched
honestly,
this- I
that's-
watched this firsthand with him.
That is the children's version of root beer, by the way, in my
Ooh,
opinion.
wow. That was a little
That is
insulting right there.
that is okay.
There we go. There we fucking go.
Nobody has root beer like that on hand. This is fucked. This is a tactical
What the fuck?
tactical This is a tactical attack on me
All
right
right, anybody listening that makes clips, I need somebody to go back to the past podcast to where the three of us are fighting about root beer, and then fast forward to this fucking man bringing out two different kinds of. Do you have a third?
I don't, unfortunately.
Oh,
now. That'd be
bro,
amazing if you had a third.
I would have.
I'm not
I would
even
have
gonna
flipped
lie.
my chair over if you had a fucking
that-
third, bro. That
At
would
that point, though, it would have really been a tactical attack.
Damn,
at that
all
point, for real.
comedy, all good comedy comes in threes too. I should have had one on hand.
Damn, you should. Oh, bro, like behind your dinosaur that you have like right there, just like
move his head.
I
Move his head.
know,
Real
I
fast.
know you were not dissing Godzilla like that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was Godzilla. I've never seen it. Okay, never seen the movie.
Which one?
You've never seen Godzilla?
You've never
No, I
seen
have.
No, wait.
Probably
Have you seen the
I
OG
probably have.
Godzilla? The
No,
one that has
not the
nothing to
OG.
do.
No. Like
That's
you're
one of my
talking
favorite
about like
movies.
1942 Godzillas.
No. I'm talking about like 90s Godzilla.
like 99.
Or 99 or 01 or something like that. Have you ever seen that one?
CGI or no CGI?
CGI. Skinny. It was skinny. It was CGI, wasn't it?
CGI wasn't
No,
even.
they
fucking
actually
back then.
nuked a lizard and
True, based. They were filming
was-
Oppenheimer in '99, so then they just
Yeah,
nuked
bro.
the fuck out of
You don't remember that
Godzilla.
one?
Christopher
When they were in
Nolan
New
said
York?
It had to be all real.
True.
You wait, hold on. You really never seen that? I'm fucking tripping.
Wait,
You know,
Cisco's like, wait.
no, but here's why.
Wait.
That was one of my favorite films,
Godzilla.
and they used to have this fucking ice cream. Here we go with the ice cream
19
topic again.
Wait,
They
what?
used to have this Godzilla ice cream that used to have little chocolate Godzillas in it with green mint goo in the inside, and it was fire,
I
bro.
don't know if I
did
like
not
that.
like them.
I don't know if I
Oh,
like the sound
it
of
was-
that.
It was the mint,
I do.
bro. I'm
It was the
telling you.
mint.
Goo?
Goo?
It wasn't like goo, but it was like goo. You know, it was like toothpastey kind of.
I don't know about goo, bro. I don't know about goo.
I'm pissed the fuck off that you've never seen that movie.
Wait,
I'm
what
pissed.
year? What year?
Austin, Ahsoka.
2000, I think.
I
Have
haven't
you
seen
watched
it yet.
Ahsoka?
No, my schedule has been packed, buddy. I want.
Oh,
watch
99.
Wait,
know-
has everybody watched Kenobi?
It. Yeah,
Yes.
in like 2 sittings.
What the fuck, Damien?
I've also never
It's like
seen this
5
movie.
episodes.
No,
Do
but
you
to be
even
fair,
have
I don't
a
have.
freaking podcast, Damien?
I don't have.
For real? Do you even like Star Wars?
I don't have Disney Plus. I don't have it.
Do you
I
like
respect
Star
that.
Wars?
What are you talking about?
It's okay. I told you. I was like, it's okay. Like it's cool.
It's okay.
Wait, so you're picking Marvel over Star Wars?
Like in the Star Wars realm, I'm probably like a Hufflepuff or something. Nah, I'm
What does
just
that
kidding.
even mean?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm a Hufflepuff. What the fuck?
It means that you guys are irrelevant characters in this whole plot twist of fucking events, dude. Okay.
True.
That just means I fly under the radar, baby.
What does
No.
that mean? What does
No.
that mean? You tried
No.
it, bro. You tried it. I appreciate
That
the
was-
hustle.
Yeah, that was a good try, but that's a swing and a miss.
No, wait.
Well,
I don't have Disney Plus. I like Star Wars. I think it's cool. I watched season 1 of Mandalorian. I heard season 2 is pretty great too, but that's
it's
kind of.
good.
Honestly,
I-
you probably watched the best season of that.
Oh, really? It
You
was
probably-
really good
you
to be
could probably
fair.
leave- He becomes a side character in his own like 2 and 3. Yeah,
That's whack.
the Mandalorian definitely sets up like backdoor pilots. book
Mm,
Boba Fett.
For sure, but for sure. Yeah, Boba Fett.
And
They're
now,
gonna introduce
now they're
something
trying to say
Boba
with
Fett.
Bo-Katan, he's not even the Mandalorian. It was always supposed to be her. I don't know if I believe that. I'll accept that she's the Mandalorian now, but I don't think it was always set up that way. I think Pedro
Well-
Pascal is a little more busy, and they can't pay him what they want to pay him.
Well, Bo-Katan is supposed to come out in Ahsoka.
She is because Sabine Wren is in Ahsoka, and
Mhm.
Sabine Wren was the
Whoa,
last
wait.
actual owner of the dark saber.
Let me tell you, dog. They casted the motherfucking perfect person for Sabine. Cause goddamn, I couldn't even get that sentence, bro. She is so,
Rin it.
bro. When they showed Sabine for the first time, I was like, bro, I'm at a loss for words. They did a really good job on her. Casting.
Doesn't Chopper have like the most like on-screen kills or something?
Of any droid, yeah, for
Of
sure.
any droid, I meant.
For sure, 100%. He's a fucking
He's
beast.
got to be top 3 with my droids in that universe.
Now there's
RDD2's got to take it. OG,
Yeah.
Chopper,
Her-
and then the one from Rogue One.
yes,
Do not resist. You're being rescued.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that fucker.
fuck, I can't remember his name. Oh,
I feel
but
bad because Damien doesn't watch.
for all the Star Wars nerds here, right? Kanan, yeah, Kanan is supposedly going to come back in the show, and it's the theory that I saw on it was pretty cool. I don't want to rank it because you guys, everyone here hasn't watched, but definitely if you guys can make time, watch it. But yeah, no,
is he coming back?
bro.
If he's coming back, it's not Freddie Prinze Jr. because he has been adamant about like not coming back. He thinks it ruins Kanan's like spoilers for the cartoon, but he was saying that like it cheapens his death.
Well, okay, so I will say this because they did put it in the trailers, is that a big part of the show is that they're trying to find Ezra, right? And in this, some of the villains are these like mysterious Inquisitor, not Inquisitor type guys. And you've already seen Hera on screen, Chops on screen, Sabine Wren is on screen, Ahsoka's on screen, and what's his fucking name? The big purple dude?
Thanos.
No, dumbass. He always goes Carabas. The big dude. He's like the Chewbacca of the group. Zeb made an appearance in Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I guess the big thing is that they're making a push to have a whole reunion of that cast make an appearance all on screen all at once.
He lent his voice for 9, and he said he didn't want to do that.
I'm just saying, and the theory that they have on it is really cool. I'm interested though what they're going to do, because the dude who plays like the main villain, he passed away. He passed away at like a month or so ago, or like 2 months ago. He goes by the name Balin on the show, but he passed away.
Yeah.
He passed away, so I'm interested to see what they do with him. Austin, my guy. As you guys can see, Damo fucking save. My man is a conspiracy theorist, right, and a purveyor of such thoughts. And I did ask him if he had any conspiracies he wanted to throw out that we might want to chit chat about a little bit. What you got for us, Milkman?
So my first one is you guys are familiar with the Malaysian airline flight, the one that went missing?
Yes,
One that
disappeared.
Yeah. To this day,
a long time ago.
never. Yeah, but to this day, still hasn't been found.
What if
Do
I
you
Google
think
it
that
right
actually?
now?
No, Google it. Go ahead.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait.
I'm just fucking with you.
Jamie, pull that
No,
up.
go for it. Go for it.
Jamie.
But no, I actually just anticipation of this, I looked it up this morning and it still hasn't been found. I think they found like a fuselage wing like a couple weeks later, and that's like the most they found.
Not even the black box?
Nope.
Yeah, I've heard that they found like bits and pieces that's like washed up over time to like.
And they're
random
actually
spots.
not even sure if that is like a part of
thing.
that one or not.
We can't find anything when the plane got away.
I was gonna say, what are the odds that they just like got lost to sea? You know what I mean? Like it crashed.
Oh, probably
fucked up.
pretty big. We're like this planet's mostly covered in
It's like most.
water.
Yeah, I heard that once. I heard that somewhere. Probably true.
Like a 70% chance, but
maybe.
So what you got?
Do you think it actually happened, or do you think they're pushing the promotions for the Lost reboot a little too much?
What the fuck? Ain't no.
I think they're pushing the fucking reboot heavy.
The reboot for Lost came out the same year.
Nah, no, this is not a real. Is this?
I feel like that's a little. I feel like that's a little.
I believe in a lot of things, but coincidences aren't it.
I feel like it's a little bit of. I feel like it's a little bit of a stretch, though. I feel like it's a bit of a stretch.
My man is Mr. Fantastic because that is a stretch.
For anybody who is watching this later with the ability to fact check it, no, I just made that one up on the spot.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo,
what? Anything confidently enough, people will believe you. But do you guys even think conspiracies even matter anymore?
Why do you say that? Like, yeah, what do you mean?
Epstein's Island started out as a conspiracy, right? Most people,
fucked.
you would be hard pressed to find somebody who doesn't believe that now. Am I wrong?
Was proven, right? Like it's
proven.
It's
I don't
kind of
know.
like
I've never been there. I'm sure it's there, but I've never seen it myself. But
true.
I
mean, are people going to jail for that shit?
Well,
I don't think so. I don't think almost anybody.
That's kind of my point.
The only
Ghislaine
guy.
and-
Hillary
and
Clinton's
Jeffrey were
emails,
the-
even hardcore liberals will agree she did it.
I don't know what those are actually at all. I've heard a lot of people like
An
reference
email
it.
is an electronic thing you send from one person to
Oh,
another.
Like now-
damn! Are those like ancient DMs or some shit?
Yeah, actually.
Weird. Okay.
Those are just
Actually-
two examples, and not much has happened.
Wait, but no, for real, what are Hillary's emails? What did she do like in the emails? I guess like what's
She deleted like
damning?
a bunch of things.
But what's damning in the? Oh, I guess nobody knows, right? They deleted.
Well, the
Well,
thing
yeah,
was that she was being accused of sending emails that held, I mean, that's where the conspiracies get really fucking squirrely. But there was things of national security or referencing, work, right? And so for politicians and military personnel, and I know Austin can attest to this, is like with that type of shit, you got to keep that stuff on a certain server because of its encryption, because of its security detail, all this other shit. And so she was accused of sending emails. I think
Through a private email.
through her private email, but I think most of it, to be more specific, was in reference to Benghazi and like the attack on the embassies over there and all this shit. Like people died, like whole ass died. And so the accusation was that she helped like orchestrate the attack over there. That's where it gets squirrely. And me and Austin kind of talked about this. And would you guys say that the deeper you go into a conspiracy, right, is the quicker you lose people? Like the more you go, oh, like this is what actually happened. Like, do you guys think that's where you lose people, or do you lose people just in the idea of a conspiracy?
Well, that's the thing is most conspiracies sound so far fetched, right?
There's a weird thing that happens. Sorry, a little bit of a deviation. There's a weird thing that happens in films, where people will critique a film harder when there's more coincidences than outright improbable. Like this is never gonna happen. They'll watch somebody fly, or they'll watch somebody go into a different fucking dimension, and they'll be like, that was such a good movie. But then if somebody's like, really, he bumped into her at just the right time, they'll like that. So like I think when it comes to conspiracy theories, the more like probabilities that have to stack up to be like, oh, she sent this email at this time, and then this happened, and then he went over here, and then a lot of people are like, bro, this is like so 1 in a million. Like it probably didn't happen that way.
I actually have a good example of this from the podcast you did with Sam when you guys were talking about COVID. I heard what you guys were talking about that. And
That got hot real fast.
yeah, right. Just going straight to it. But when you frame it like this, if I said COVID was a man-made virus meant to take your rights away, like, how would you feel about that right away?
It's a little
Okay. Now we're about to get into some political shit.
Well, no, just personal opinion. This is a fact.
It sucks that it's political too, like that it became
it is,
political.
but
It does suck, but
Wait, so say it again. If you were to tell me that
COVID was a man-made virus made by the government to strip your rights away, like I'm crazy, right? And I'm not even saying this is fact. I'm not saying this is true. I'm just saying in the presentation of saying it, it's crazy. COVID is a man-made virus. That's a fact.
That's 100%.
That is fact.
That's what it was made for is the conspiracy, but it is a man-made virus.
Ooh, okay.
From then till now, we found that out. It is. And what's crazy about it is it. Are we all in agreement that it came from China, or are we like still like that's a conspiracy as well?
100%. 100%.
I mean, that's where it came from.
Came from China.
100%. There's documentation to prove it.
It also came from China.
I don't know. I don't know just because I haven't done the research. I've heard a lot of different things, but I'm not willing to speak super confidently on it, you know?
I think this will shape how you view the rest of what I say. But for you two, it happened to have come out at the height of the Chinese, like when the student protests, when they were like lighting cop cars on fire, and this virus with only flu-like symptoms that if you're a 20 to 30-year-old protester that is normally in normal health gets it, you would be more likely to stay at home and not set a cop car on fire with a bow and arrow.
I don't know. That sounds very far fetched to me.
It,
It does. It sounds like, hey, you guys are fucking protesting. Guess what we're gonna do? We're just gonna fucking unleash this flu-like symptom that could possibly kill older people that you go home to.
mm-hmm.
Sounds a little crazy
A
to me.
virus with a 98% survivability rate comes out at the same time. These are two separate occurrences. Came out at the same time. Like archery students were setting cop cars on fire. Students were coming out with flags that like said "U.S. help, be like the U.S., like, stand up." They were like the height.
What were they protesting over?
Like their rights being trampled on.
So yeah, Hong Kong.
I gotta fact check this.
I was gonna say they're in China. Like, what do they have?
So
I'm sorry. Maybe that was.
I have because I was looking into it, right, and this is where I put my hat. I had to put the tinfoil hat on, and this is where I can see what Austin is getting towards. Is the closer you paint it towards reality, the harder people are going to push back, right? The squirrelier it starts to sound. And the facts is that the NBA, yes, was over there and they were playing, doing this whole China tour. Around the same time in Hong Kong, they were beginning to have protests because Hong Kong was a ward of England for so fucking long, right? And in the treaty and all this other shit, after so long, Hong Kong was supposed to go back into the rule of the Chinese Republic. They were supposed to have some kind of like democratic power. This is kind of where I lose the facts of the situation.
I got it up right here, baby.
They were supposed to maintain some kind of democratic power, right? But China, the Communist Party of China, said, no, fuck that. We're just going to instill communism. You're a part of us now. Suck it up. And then that's where the people over there are like, whoa, chill the fuck out. Like, relax. Now they started setting up cameras and surveillance systems throughout Hong Kong, and that's when people started fucking protesting. Then people started having flu-like symptoms. There was a new strain of the fucking flu going around. This had to be December, January-ish between 2019 and 2020. Once it hit the mainland, that of Wuhan, that's when people started saying at the time they were saying there's an epidemic happening in China. Then you started hearing cases in France. You started hearing cases in Italy. You started hearing cases over here, over there, over here. And the next thing it was in the United States by March, right? And, to say that the Communist Party purposefully unleashed it, and I even said this to fucking Austin, was to say that, to paint that picture is where you're going to lose a lot of people. Because yes, you're saying that, oh, these kids are going to go home to their 70-year-old grandma and 80-year-old grandpa and kill them too. I mean, we've seen worse actions done by lesser people, right? Like we've seen worse done in the sake of maintaining quote unquote national security, right? But like also going back even further, conspiracies don't even matter anymore to say like, oh, they're a conspiracy theorist, because no matter what, when we're sitting here and we could sit here and like debate this back and forth, no matter like, and I know that's what we're not really trying to get into, but it's like, no matter how you paint it, somebody's always going to doubt it. They're going to say, show me the facts, show me this. Oh, I wasn't there. Or, oh, it's a part of a bigger scheme. Or, oh no, that's not what really happened. But, if you look through some of the paperwork, boys, like it does show that there's a lab out there that studies virology. And
all I said is COVID came out the same year the height of those protests were happening. You link those together.
Right, easily.
Those are two separate facts. Those statements alone are two separate facts.
The conspiracy
and Lost,
theorist in me.
The Reunion came out the same year too.
Yeah, all the fucking same years.
No, it was Resident Evil. The Resident Evil reboot was around that time.
And then later, The Last of Us, which is about
Last of Us
viral fungus. No, I'm just playing, but I don't know. I don't get into this just because we don't
have to go down that rabbit hole.
No,
there's
not
always
even
going to be emotional response. Somebody always knows somebody who was
sure,
lost
yeah.
Somebody was affected by it.
100%.
To say COVID wasn't real, or to say like anything like that is like a whole separate conversation.
Yeah, and
it was real.
And it's not like even to stray away from like, oh, I don't want the like repercussion. It's just that I just don't know enough about it. And even like
I respect that opinion on it. It takes a lot to be like, I don't know.
yeah. I'm not in the business of being like,
I'm not informed.
yeah,
enough.
bro, I know everything. And then somebody's like, bro, everything you said was bullshit. And I'm like, oh, well, now I look dumb as fuck.
Is there
I'm
though?
like 4 beers
Zero,
deep. Don't take everything I say seriously, but
No,
Is
no,
there-
no.
is
I don't think anybody's spoken like super confidently about it. Like you haven't like brought out mega statistics or anything about anything. So I don't think
Well, he'll
well,
get
actually,
those on you.
that I did come prepared for.
is there a conspiracy that you do believe in though, Zero?
I don't know.
Or like one
what
that
do
you've
you
heard of
think
that you're
we
like,
would
oh,
call you crazy for believing in? Because that's different.
Aliens, maybe. I mean, like
Y'all
that's a
believe in
lukewarm, like whack ass conspiracy at this point. Because it's kind of like probability at that point, at least. Like, yeah, probably. Will we ever meet them? Will we ever see them? I don't know. Are they advanced like that? I don't know. Probably not.
I do have something in my notes about that as well. To all to all alien deniers, if aliens aren't real, why did my wife leave me?
Huh.
Oh no!
I'm just
got
saying.
abducted,
I'm
dude.
just saying. NASA said UFOs are real, and I got divorced in the same year.
True.
Conspiracy.
I'm joking. I debunked that conspiracy a long time ago. Turns out I just drink a lot.
I'm into that.
God damn.
You guys can laugh. That was a joke.
Oh my, he's a comedian, guys. Don't forget. Oh my god.
I'm trying to think of like a good
What's
conspiracy theory.
like I don't know. I'm trying to think of one too. I don't know if there's one that I believe in that is that far fetched. I don't know. Like
I mean, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know. Like there's so many
more
like
on
moon
the-
landing.
Oh,
Moon landing.
Oh yeah, he's.
Oh shit! Everybody.
don't get me started.
Ron actually thinks the moon is real.
I think.
No,
wait,
I don't. No, wait.
stop.
Wait, hold on.
Clip it. Clip that.
Wait. The
moon
moon
is
is
don't think the-
real. The moon is real, but we have not fucking.
Oh, see how
been
the
there,
story
bro.
changes?
Why have we not been there? That is what he says.
No. I'm not saying we have not been there. What I'm saying is that moon landing that was televised is absolute bullshit.
Why not? Why?
Absolutely fake. Absolutely fake, bro.
Go back and watch it. Go back and watch that shit.
Bro, what do you mean? I don't know. I
You're
feel
gonna-
like why fake it? Like I know there's
Bro,
a whole space race.
Did you see the way that they're like bouncing on the fucking moon? They're like this.
Have you ever been to
Like
space?
a little-
Buzz Aldrin himself has said that they didn't go.
In what?
Hey, if you take Neil, and then an A for Armstrong, and do that backwards, what's that?
Ooh.
First
Wait,
man
what
on
is
the
it?
moon.
I got-
First man on the moon. Alien.
Alien.
That's a bit of a stretch.
I'm
That
just.
And here's why.
Double
Why.
stretchy.
Why would this is what I don't understand about people. No offense, but like when conspiracies come like this, right? People literally look for every little fucking thing that could make it make sense. But if these were people, if this type of shit was really planned, why would they put that type of shit right in front of your face?
Because everything is hidden right in front of your face. Take it from me. Take it from a man.
I gotta pull out. I gotta pull out a dollar bill. I gotta pull out a dollar bill now and prove you right.
Because the implication is that everything was planned like ahead of time. That nothing is ever
Where?
on the spot.
Where do they
No,
plan
that's-
this?
That's what I'm saying. Is everything
Where?
Why? Why would they put it? in
Bohemian
place
Grove?
if everything-
Maybe.
If everything was planned, then they would think that far ahead. But is nothing? You've never been caught in a white lie? Oh, why are you home so late? I was just out with the boys.
I mean, I guess this is like a.
Whoa.
This is like a controversial for this typical podcast because we do have a Freemason here. But like, what about all those conspiracies? Do you believe
like
in all those?
Freemasonry and stuff like that?
No, like I said, like the Bohemian Grove and like the fucking.
I don't know what
the
that is.
French, the fire French, or what are they called? The friendship
The
of.
French Revolution, yeah.
No, yeah, the French Revolution. That shit was fake as fuck.
It's where America got French fries because we won.
But this is probably where I lose Damo because he probably knows nothing of this. You never seen
Wow.
Alex Jones' documentary about when he snuck into the Bohemian Grove?
The Bohemian Grove is
Even-
100% real. 100%.
I know the Bohemian Grove is real, but I'm talking about what happens there.
Yeah, they burn an effigy to the god Moloch.
To Moloch, yeah, I know, but
he is actually
is it
a
an
good
effigy?
example. He is actually a good example of presentation versus like the truth. Is a lot of things because it's coming from him. A lot of people are immediately like, "No, it's not real. This guy's out of his gourd. This guy's just trying to make a dime." Like on Infowars,
You know-
Wait, Alex Jones?
Finish.
yeah.
Yeah, but bro, look at to the extent that he went with the Sandy Hook shit.
I was gonna say sometimes you gotta like
some like years later, he's like proven right on something like the frog. They're turning the frogs gay. Like that turned out to be like a real thing.
I feel
I
like if
didn't
you
even
want to
hear
be
about
like if you want to be like the dude who's saying the shit that you think is real that nobody sees, you got to be very careful with everything you're saying because
for sure,
you got to be like Alex Jones. He just might be the wrong messenger at this point.
Yeah, isn't he the
think
one
a
who
lot
said
of
Hillary
that
Clinton is a
I
fucking
think-
lizard woman?
I don't know. I like almost except for the frogs gay thing.
There was some of that stuff was funny.
He be saying some weird shit, bro. But when he went, look, I fucked with Alex Jones until he did the whole Sandy Hook thing. Which some of the shit
That
I was
was
kind of like,
wild.
that's weird. But I was like, come on, bro, you don't let it breathe for a second. You know what I mean? Let it fucking breathe.
He got
Because then if it is real, then you just look like a straight ass. You know?
I don't know because let's just take now we're about to go down a rabbit
Careful,
hole.
corpse. Careful, corpse.
The thing is with something like
Hey,
that.
if you go hard, you can't get canceled.
Yeah, you get me.
That's not how that works. I don't think.
If it is real, right? People are gonna say, "Oh, he's fucked up for exposing this," right? And then if it's not real, he's still fucked up for trying to make a story out of something that was a delicate situation. So,
Absolutely.
so for him, no matter what, it's a lose-lose situation, right? So really, in all honesty, he has nothing to lose by spreading this information, right? Whether it's true or false. And we have all came to agree that we have opinions that we sometimes speak as if though they are fact-based, and we give each other the space to have a difference or a change of opinion once presented with new information. So though he may have been presented information at a time, later on, yes, he had to apologize. Now, granted, Sandy Hook happened. People fucking died. I will never in a million years will I believe in anything else. But the whole crisis actors thing, that's still up for debate, right? Why would they do that? I mean, who's going to stick a fucking microphone in somebody's face who just lost their fucking kid? You know what I'm saying? So why not have people prepared with prepared lines and prepared things to say in response to these questions? I mean, news reporters read off of teleprompters every fucking day. You get me? And they're
Do you believe that's real? You believe crisis actors are real?
To remove yourself from that before anybody says anything too crazy, I think things with like people like Alex Jones and Alex Jones specifically is when you hit these controversial topics, bad PR is just as good as good PR. It's almost better.
Yeah, but
for you to be
that's the
on
thing,
one side
right?
and me to be on the other, that is just generating views. I have to go see what he said. There's like a lot of like, you're just like, even when you're against him, you're still promoting his stuff. I hate hashtag Alex Jones. You just tag him.
The Kanye West thing though, like I don't.
What's the Kanye West thing?
I'm sorry, my headset went out. With as long as Alex Jones has been saying the most outlandish shit, why the fuck was he like so astonished and fucking flabbergasted when Kanye just started spewing all this shit on his fucking show? That's what I didn't understand either. I'm like,
wild.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like you've said crazier fucking shit. I didn't. And again, we did this on a podcast way early in our podcast segments. I don't think Kanye West was fucking dumb for saying the shit that he said.
I think actually I said the same thing in terms of
black people.
Yeah, George Bush hates black people. George Bush hates black people. I think Damien might be too young for that one.
I
just
don't know what the fuck's going on.
But I
You
think
You know, okay. Oh, hold on. We gotta fill David in. So there was like this. What was it? There was
Katrina.
there was some
It was Mike Myers.
disaster. Was it Katrina?
It was Katrina.
Katrina. Okay, Katrina happened. Hurricane Katrina happened in New Orleans, and they were like they were doing this thing to raise money for Katrina victims, and it was Mike Myers and fucking Kanye West, and Kanye West, Mike Myers was like talking about how you can donate and shit like that, and then they pan over to Kanye West, and Kanye West was just like, George Bush hates black people, like that.
What the fuck?
Bro, on live television, and it fucking aired everywhere, bro.
Base, what a clip.
Was that fucking like at that time? He was that fucking guy, bro. I mean, he was Austin Powers. I think Shrek had just dropped, bro. He was that fucking dude, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like that. He was that motherfucker. And so you have these two iconic men. Like Kanye was blowing the fuck up. I think that his album
Late Registration had just come out or something.
Had just came out, and like, I mean, was blowing up the radio waves, bro. And that's what he said in this moment, this shining moment, him in front of the world watching this fucking thing. He goes,
You should watch the clip. It's fucking hilarious.
Literally just staring dead at the camera. George Bush hates black people. Like,
bro, eyes wide. Yeah, like he's like, George Bush hates white people.
Yo,
like, it was the most.
Do you think Kanye has like a I was gonna say like a drug problem? Do you think he's like on shit, or do you think he's just like mentally like wild, or do you think he's doing it all for PR? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
No, that shit comes from the heart for sure.
You think?
He's a genius.
It's coming from the corner.
Sure.
I mean, it's coming from a deep
No,
place,
bro. Genius is bro's banned like on everything now. Lost like $1 billion, $1 billion deal at least.
Guess what? He doesn't give a fuck.
Well, bro, like, listen, dude.
He probably gives a little bit of a fuck.
But bro, being married to a Kardashian does something to you, fam. Like, look at Lamar Odom, dog. That shit does something to you.
That
bro.
motherfucker should have been dead.
For
Lamar
real.
Odom.
Yo.
They found him all fucking drugged out, face down, like passed out at a budding ranch.
I don't know what that is. What's a budding ranch?
A fucking whorehouse.
The
in Las
Bunny
Vegas.
Ranch.
Bunny Ranch, yeah.
The Bunny Ranch.
We're gonna tape a group podcast. You go ahead and Google that real quick.
No.
Bro, give that a goog. See what starts popping up on your
Everybody in my chat, don't look at that shit. Do not look at that shit.
Oh my god, bro. No, I'm telling you, I think when you compound not only being famous, your own success, you compound his mom dying, then you compound whatever that took out of him, then you compound that you have this wife who's like, that life is always on, keeping up with the Kardashians. You're always on, bro. Like, we've even
Arguably one of the most famous people in the world.
In the
I was
world.
gonna say, not even just that. Like, when you're two famous people separately, and like you go through that divorce, and Pete Davidson's in your house now, and getting your kids' names tattooed on his chest, and
Ooh, that was weird. That was.
Did he
hella
get
weird.
their names? I thought he just got Kim's name.
No, we got the
No,
kid's
he
name.
kids'
got the
names.
kid's name. Yeah,
and
that
then
was
not
weird.
only
Shout out
are
Pete
you
Davidson. He's
not-
about to perform across the street from my house, and I'm gonna go see him.
Is he?
Gang, gang.
Yeah,
Wait, no.
I'm gonna go. I swear to God, he's gonna perform across the street from my house.
Wait, what? The homeless shelter? That guy looks like a walking Chipotle bag, and he is bagging straight tens, bro. The gym is not it. We need to work on our fucking comedy game.
Yeah, he's the Rizzler for sure, bro. I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
The
He's doing
Rizzler.
something.
Be funny, have
You know
money.
what it
Those
is?
are my only goals.
But he's like
Fucking
always
women,
sad too.
women just want you to be yourself, bro. Women like sad guys. You know why?
Medium
'Cause
ugly.
they can try and fix them.
Medium ugly funny dudes are winning in life right now, bro. He is bagging the baddest chicks on the internet. And he's ugly.
Just because they're bad
Bro,
doesn't
he's
mean that they don't have
collecting-
issues.
He's
though.
collecting them like fucking infinity stones, bro.
I'm telling you, he's going to change reality. Literally everybody, all these dudes like hype beast dudes all dress just like Pete Davidson. They dress like him, they walk around like him, they talk like him. Yeah, my dad died at 9/11.
Jesus.
I'm just
Is
saying.
that what happened?
Yeah,
Yeah,
his dad was a
was-
firefighter
Damn.
on 9/11.
Yeah.
Oh damn, what a rip.
And he jokes about it, bro, in his stanzas.
That's crazy.
That's why I can joke about it. That's why I can joke about it.
I don't know if that's how that works. I don't
No,
know
it
how that
does.
works.
I'm
No,
a New
it
Yorker. I think I get.
If my black friend can say it, I can say it.
Goddamn right.
True.
Well,
Faith.
but hey, that
Hey,
does.
I'm a New Yorker. You guys get the 9/11 pass.
Oh, let's go. Official. Yo,
but
we
that
didn't have a bunch of people so we get all the passes so we can fuck around all
Yeah,
day.
for real.
Hey,
My boy
but
said
that
he's
does-
from New York.
That does lead to a question I did
Turkish.
want to ask, and it's for the group, and this is I did kind of tell Austin I wanted to ask this, but on this podcast we've talked about some crazy shit, right? And tonight we've even kind of touched on some different crazy shit: Alex Jones, COVID, 9/11, Kanye, and even going back into our earlier podcasts, and we've all ripped on each other too, and. When is too far too far? When is a joke too far? When is a topic of conversation? When do we know we're going too far? And like how do we know how to mitigate that? Like, you know what I mean? Or kind of like make sure that we're not crossing those boundaries.
I think we've talked about this before. I think we've talked about something about this, like similar to this before. And I think I think it's just pressing the line until somebody's like, yo.
Mm.
That's what I think it is.
Somebody else pushes back when they say, well, okay, so then on that, let's take comedy, for example. So my guy Austin or my guy Sam, when is a joke too far? When is a joke no longer a joke, right? Because for comedians, that's got to be a weird line to tiptoe, right?
I believe that's for you, Milkman.
Oh, for me, I'm the worst one for this because I kind of don't care.
What about when like do you notice when you've like crossed the line, maybe somebody else is offended?
yeah.
What do you do in those instances?
I'm saying a joke and nobody's laughing, I'm just in the wrong room, man.
Yeah.
You're
I
not
agree with
my-
that.
Yeah,
you're not
really?
my
I
target
agree.
audience.
Absolutely.
Every
I don't
joke
think
I say is funny. Maybe not to you, but I am always the target audience of my own jokes. If you're not laughing, I'm just in the wrong room, baby.
Sometimes I'll say a joke, and if I'm laughing, I'll literally tell my girlfriend, I'm like, bro, I don't care. I fucking laughed. I thought that shit was funny.
No, a lot of my jokes fall flat. A lot of
Yeah, you can't hit them. You
PC.
can't hit them every time.
PC jokes. I'm the worst at them. Like
PC?
Politically correct.
Oh, I thought you meant like computers. I was like, damn, what kind of Dell like
Yeah, I
MacBook jokes
also-
you got?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got
I think all jokes. So there was like this when XXX died, there was this, I don't know, do you guys remember when XXX died? There was this comedian that like the day of or the day after, she like made a joke about it and fucking got
Jesus.
fucking ripped apart on the internet. And I'm thinking in my head, like, honestly, it's kind of fucked up that you're joking about somebody like the day that they died or the day of, but it's a fucking, like, you're a comedian, it's a joke. You came to a fucking comedy show. A lot of the people that you go and see live, like, you know who the fuck they are. You know what kind of fucking jokes they have. If you're watching Netflix specials or giving something a chance, like, you can just turn it off. Like, what the fuck is the problem with just turning it off or walking out? If you're watching a bad movie, you'll walk out. You know what I mean? Like, jokes are jokes. That's how I look at it. If it's not funny to you, then it wasn't meant for you.
I actually do have something in the vein of this topic. As Korpsx knows, I was in the military, and I don't know if you know this about the military, but a lot of people kill themselves. And there's this one time I'm walking through the barracks, and they got the police caution tape around the room, right? Instantly, I should know there's something wrong. This dude in the hazmat comes out, and I'm like, oh, what'd you guys find? The sock from Monsters, Inc.? And he's like, one of your friends just killed themselves.
The sock from Monsters Inc. Jesus. Oh my god.
And then, like, in hindsight, totally should have known.
That's a
Totally
good
should have
joke,
known.
though.
I thought that was fucking killer. Dude didn't even laugh at it. He's like, one of your friends just killed themselves. And I was like, I'm gonna go get lunch.
Jesus.
It's funny that you it's funny that you mentioned that because there's a friend of mine from high school. Her and I, you know, she's been around my group for a long time, and she had a son that passed away real young, like less than a year old. And she, like, her escape and, like, to make her feel better, like, she tells dark humor. So me and her and a couple of my boys, like we were like a couple of us were just sitting in a fucking in a around the table, just having some drinks, and we just kept making like fucking horrible. Like if anybody else was in the room, it was like horrible. Like she had this like little vial, and I was like, like what do you carry him everywhere you go? And then like she had said something about like because he was in the hospital, and she was like because she brought his ashes home, and she was like, he finally made it home, and I was like, well, like, did he have his own bedroom or like what the fuck, like, just like jokes like that, which people would find them like very fucking offensive, you know what I mean? But I just realized like Milkman said, some jokes are just not for other people, and they're just for you or the group of people that you're around, and they're funny somewhere.
You know what I think?
Say you could get away with more if you have a personal connection to the topic. Because that is your coping mechanism. I knew the guy who killed himself. I was actually supposed to go get him. I was supposed to go relieve him of his duty, and I was supposed to take his spot. I knew who it was.
Did that for you?
And no, I had to take his shift for a second time. But I did not stop cracking jokes. That was actually the problem. He ended up, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on here, but he ended up just putting a gun in his mouth and just eating the bullet.
Damn.
And somebody was like, "Oh, what happened to him?" And without thinking, I was like, "He listened to one too many Nirvana songs."
Oh
Damn.
my god! Dude.
And then when stuff like that happens, when stuff like that happens, they pull you around. They have the meeting. Hey, man, if you're having problems, reach out, talk to somebody. And we had actually done like the whole day while we're waiting on it. We'd done a little research, and our specific unit had only had 3 deaths in like a year, and all 3 of them were suicides within our company inside that unit. From like not from there's 4 companies, all 3 suicides were from our company. And somebody was like, "Alpha leads the way," and I didn't mean this to be as loud as it was, and I was like, "In what, suicides?" And everybody turned around. Everybody turned around.
God,
a dude with 12 years in service was like, he's like, "Not right now."
Bro, I think Ricky Gervais, and this is what kind of inspired me to even ask this, was Ricky Gervais.
Wait, hold on, time out. Zero had something he wanted to say, and I want to hear
yeah, my bad, bro.
No, you're good. You're good. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, I think you can get away with. It's stupid. I was just gonna say you can get away with a lot of things if like the crowd is small enough. Like you're with 2 buddies, you can get away with the world. But if you're in front of 10, everything's way more restricted. Like it just really depends on like what the size of the crowd is. There's a lot of like social pressure to like, are you gonna laugh at that?
I think the joke just has to be funny too. Like
It'll
what was that one roast on Comedy Central where Amy Schumer said something about fucking when the guy from Jackass died, and she's like, "We all know what you were thinking, Steve-O. We all wish it was you too." And it was like when Ryan Dunn had died.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
nobody laughed at that, and it was just
bro.
like it was like too soon. She didn't know them. She had no connection to that group. Like,
well, I think there's also the build up to it, right? Like that's the beautiful thing about good comedians is like there's a good build up to it. It's not just like joke after joke after. I mean, there's some like Mitch Hedberg, he could do that, but like those are just little zingers. But when it comes to like actually storytelling and telling good jokes and getting a good punchline, I think it's the way that you build it up, and that's what really fucking sets it off,
See, and that's and again, so I listened to this thing by Ricky Gervais, and he was saying about how he's kind of, and a lot of comedians are kind of getting to this space where they're really like tired. I think that's like not a good way to put it, but they're tired of people being like, "Oh, that joke is offensive," where he would rather they say, "I am offended by that joke. The joke isn't fucking offensive. It's a joke. Like it is just a fucking joke."
Just say you didn't like it.
Yeah,
Just say the joke is offensive. That's why it's funny, because it's offensive.
well,
That's the way I look at it.
But the part of it is that as a comedian, your joke is not out here to offend others, right? We are here to laugh at something that's got everybody kind of like on their toes. It's the relief of the tension. You know what I mean? So the joke itself is serving a purpose to make you laugh. whether it offends you personally, right? That's different than saying I went out with the intention to hurt your feelings, to hurt you, bro. Like, so like right now, I was telling, like I just said to Austin, I was like, damn, you relieved him of his duty, didn't you? Like, it's just a fucking zinger out there, bro. Like, it's not meant to fucking hurt his feelings or his buddy's family's feelings. Like, God bless him, bro. But we're all listening to the sad fucking story. I'm like, okay, perfect time for a fucking zinger in here, you know? It's not
Chappelle talks about this perfectly in one of his Netflix specials.
The
When
one
he talks about
trans
the
issues.
LGBT, yeah, with all the trans issues coming towards him and shit. He talks about it perfectly. He's like,
She would have
he's
laughed
like,
at that joke.
yeah, his trans friend would have laughed at that joke. You know what I mean? And then he goes on to tell the story about how she killed herself and all this shit. And like that was not really a stand up in my opinion. It was more of like a fuck you to these people trying to cancel me, which it was still good, but like, yeah, bro, that's the thing is and I was talking to somebody about somebody older about it this recently about it's because everybody is so entitled nowadays. Like, I don't know, how old are you, Austin?
I am 28.
28. Okay, so we're all about the same age except for Zero. He's a baby.
From like 4 years younger.
4 years younger than him.
Yeah.
You're almost 10 years younger than me.
Almost. Like 8. What is it, right?
8 is almost 10, ain't it? Round up, baby.
Bruh. Anyway.
somebody.
But anyways, it's like one of the guys that I know that runs the business, they lost over 500,000 in the last 8 months because they had hired too many people during COVID. And then they like made up positions to try and give jobs and shit like that. So they just had to lay off a bunch of people. And when they laid all these people off, they changed hours for certain people and were like, we're gonna do a rotation where one person gets this day off every single month, and once a week we're changing it around, and you're gonna have to work these hours now. And a lot of these kids are like, no, I can't work those hours, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. And I looked at him and I was like, bro, could you imagine if when I was 18 or 19 years old, I was like, no, I'm not going to fucking work those hours. Like, fuck you. What the fuck would they would tell me? They would be like, okay, leave, go find a fucking another job. You know what I mean? But nowadays, it's like, you can't do that because people don't want to work. So you need the people that are working there. And now you got to, bro, when I was 18, I make $20+ an hour right now. When I was 18 years old, it was $8 an hour or $7.50 or some shit like that. $7.50 an hour, and now it's almost triple that.
Mm-hmm.
And you have the right to
fuck in right now. I'm about to chop.
Go ahead, youngin.
All right, wait, Milk. You got something to say? I feel like
I was gonna say, just caveat off what you were saying. I think Natalie Como, she's like one of those up and coming comedians. I don't know if you've seen her.
I know who she is.
She was saying in someone else's podcast, she was saying that like when you do roast type comedy, people expect to be able to just like roast you back, but if you don't have that personal connection, then like you're just being mean.
True.
Like,
no, that's facts.
Like I could say, Korpsx, when did you hit puberty?
He didn't.
You think God's ever gonna let you like finish it?
I hope so. Shit.
But like I've known him for a while. Like it's cool. Like if I were to start roasting Zero, like I've known you all of 1 hour and 6 minutes. Like it's like it doesn't carry the same weight.
It's long enough. Oh no,
yeah,
you shit on me a little bit.
I mean,
hold on. I want to hear Zero's rebuttal though to this fucking shit.
There's a couple of different things. Up. Listen. I was 16, 17, probably all the way up until 18. Ago? True, yeah.
6 months ago.
And I worked for $7.25. I think the most I got paid, like all the way up until I was 18, was like maybe like $8 an hour. So like, I was there, and that was
Jesus fucking.
Damn, you're all right.
How many kids are you losing in that state, bro?
Oh, fuck it, everybody's lost, bro.
Oh, how do they know what car I drive?
They expect you to suit up like Batman and go fucking find them.
But real quick, so there's a lot of different. I mean, I feel like social media hasn't been a good thing because there's so many people who are like, bro, make $1 million. So now it feels like there's so many different options rather than this like 9 to 5 shit that makes 9 to 5 look so unappealing and so stupid and like you're dumb as fuck if you're doing that at a young age or whatever. And there's also this feeling of like, bro, I can't live regardless if I'm working a 9 to 5. Like if I am working all these hours, if I'm working 40+ hours, a week for my pay, I still can't pay rent because shit is way too expensive. I can't buy groceries. I can't and even if I did all of that, like I have $3 left in my bank account at the end of the month, and I haven't done like any other excess shit other than just like live. It's like, damn, bro, I'm on this hamster wheel. It feels so shit. Like, can I not say no to my employer a little bit because I can't even fucking live?
No, you can't. That's the thing. Well, first of all, we live in San Diego, right? So of course everything's fucking mad expensive here, like dumb expensive. I was just talking to fucking Jordan in our group chat the other day, or today, and he was like complaining that gas was over $3 a gallon, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's like at $5.69 right now here. What the fuck are you? What the fuck?
I paid
So
$6
it's like
for Ventura.
Damn,
$6,
that's
yeah.
expensive.
I'm saying this
Yeah.
for the rest of the country. If you guys could do us a favor and just stay in that like state, please.
Nah, bro, we're getting the fuck out of
The
here.
reason it's so expensive here is because nobody else. We don't want everybody else that keeps coming here.
No, it's 'cause there's too many people here.
It's all bro. They
out of California.
Mass what?
Yeah, but
you guys
not
are
in San Diego.
ruining Texas.
Yeah,
you guys-
fuck Texas,
yeah,
bro.
California
Texas,
is-
go
Texas-
over there,
Texas-
bro. Go over there.
Florida's having the same issue with New York right now.
Yeah.
Texas is
Oh,
already
bro,
ruined.
people
You
have to
guys,
be.
you guys leave your state and then you vote the fucking same, and then the gas prices go up. And then, I didn't mean to go off on this tangent, but Jesus,
No.
please
Well,
stay
hold
in
on.
fucking state.
But you have to understand, those people, Milk, are not from California. They're not. Do you want to know? I guarantee you that the percentage of people that live here in San Diego that are from San Diego, born and raised, it's like it has to be less than 60%.
I am letting you know, I am what happens when you unlock the other 98% of milk, and I am just telling you, please stay on that side of your
Wait, but I feel like the majority of people who are here in San Diego are probably not from San Diego anyway.
That's what I
But
just said.
Yeah, but you're
That's what I'm
in
saying.
San Diego.
They're all
Wait, but if you're
transplants. They're all transplants.
Whoa,
So send
whoa.
them back
No,
to
no,
where
no,
they fucking.
no. All the homeless people, those people are for sure not from San Diego. Those are all the people who are, or from California. They're the people who thought they'd go to Cali and get their big break being the fucking actor or actress, and they just fucking lost it.
Yeah.
Those people
So
also
That's
we don't
belong
want them
there.
here. But like I'm saying though, what I was saying though is no, you can't fucking do that. You can't say no, I don't fucking want to work. I don't want to do this
Yeah,
shit
for sure, no.
because you have to be in the hamster wheel. Because check it out.
I agree with you on that.
You say I want to take 6 months off. Okay, great. You're gonna take all the money you just saved after 2 years and take 6 months off, and then what? After 6 months, you're not gonna have a fucking job. You're not gonna have any fucking money. You're not gonna have a fucking place to live. You're not gonna be able to put gas in your car. You're not gonna be able to put food in your stomach. So guess what? Yes, you have to do the fucking.
Whoa,
hamster.
check this out though, because also I think it's not degrading. What the fuck is it called? Demotivating? I don't know what it is.
Demoralizing.
Of course,
Not
it's
demoralizing.
demotivating.
No, check this out. When year over year, the financial gain that you get from an employer doesn't match the rate of interest that you get for like goods. It just sucks. You could buy less with the same shit. It's just like, bro. what the
Okay,
fuck?
I'll say this.
That's how the fucking economy works, though.
But yeah,
Yes, but-
because what happens is my G is look at the economics and look at the way that Californians also typically vote, right? Typically, California has been a blue state for as long as all of us here have been alive, right? For the most part, has been a blue state, and generally, Democrats want more like social services and things to help the population. Now, Cisco can attest to you. When I first met Cisco, I was a die-hard socialist. I wanted everything to be free. Right or wrong, Cisco. I wanted everything to be free, college free, this and that. Everyone needs to be making a certain wage, blah blah blah.
Medical free.
All of that free. Now the
He
problem
started
is,
making money.
now the problem is, well, I became a fucking man. the thing is when you want everything to be free, that price change, that cost has to be eaten somewhere. Somewhere along the lines, that cost is eaten somewhere. Now, just like taxes and just like credit card fees and all the shit, it's passed on to the consumer, right? So wages inside your supermarket goes up, that cost is passed on to the consumer. Because of capitalism, we are allowed to be able to charge whatever we want for our goods and services. I still kind of have a problem with that. That needs to be mitigated some way.
Well, really quick to correct you a little bit, because it's not that you can charge whatever you want, but the market is determined on whoever's willing to buy it. You can't just I'm not going to pay $1 million for an apple.
Okay.
Yeah, but if the market changes across the board, you have no say in that.
Okay, but hold on. Maybe your service isn't worth the amount of money that you think that you can ask for, right?
Yes.
And that sucks to say, because I have to look at myself and say that too. Am I worth the $31 fucking dollars I make an hour? Am I worth that? So I go out every day and bust my ass to prove that I am worth that, not only worth that amount, but I'm worth more than that, right? And I hope I can segue into fucking something I hope we can all help fucking my man Austin with, right? If you want to live the type of life that you're wanting to live, I think that we're all wanting to live here. The type of life of being able to swipe the card and not look at the price, to be able to go take that vacation, to be able to buy the nice shoes for your girlfriend, to be able to buy the nice shoes for yourself, be able to
high top ones,
the car, the gas. Not look at the price of the fucking gas, bro, and not like be like making life decisions at the goddamn gas pump. You have to be.
Can I afford 53?
Bro, I'm paying $6 a fucking gallon for 91 gas for a car I barely even fucking drive, right? It's astounding. To live that lifestyle, you are wanting the same lifestyle of ladies and gentlemen who fucking actually provide you the job that you hate so fucking much, right? You want to live a type of lifestyle of the people who run the StreamYards, who run the Spotifys, who own the Nike, the Kanyes, the Kim Kardashians. That's the type of lifestyle that you're trying to live. So do you think, I mean, I do. I believe this of all of us here, but you got to ask yourself, what do I provide to the world that would afford that type of lifestyle? You have to ask yourself, what is that? What do I have inside of me that can get me there? And you have to do that, bro. Like, it's because I sympathize with the idea of like, man, fuck the hamster wheel, fuck this rat chase bullshit. Dude, I hate getting up at 5:45 every morning to go to work. I hate it. Can't fucking stand it. You know what I mean? Like, I get you. Trust me. I 100% get you. Now, and I hope I could fucking segue into my man's Austin over here, right? Because I've been telling him the same shit, right? He's been wanting to do comedy, but he's bogged down with work. My man is a hard fucking working man, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And I've been telling him, Austin, have I not? Bro, just step out on comedy. Just step out and fucking do it, bro. Like guys, like we were all fucking telling Sam too. You know what I mean? Like you wanna chase something, you think this will make you happy, you gotta fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like this is why we log into the podcast.
I can't agree.
I can't agree with. Yeah, I can't.
Real quick.
After
go
him,
for it.
No. You can go first. I was say after you. Can I be real with you guys for a second?
Sure. I was just gonna say.
I want to hear what you have to say.
I was just gonna say real quick. I don't like me personally. I'm not coming from a place where I want to be able to swipe the card on anything I want, to buy the cars, to mansions, whatever the fuck. I don't want to own Spotify. I don't want to own a multi-million billion-dollar business. I don't want that. I don't want the responsibility that comes with that. I don't want the crazy fucking stress out life that comes with that. I want a nice balance, just like be able to have my family time, but be able to not be uber fucking stressed over money and have like 7 roommates to afford a 2-bedroom apartment. I think.
But what do you think you have to? What do you think you have to make in order to get that?
That's the real question.
What do you have to make in order to live that lifestyle that you want to live?
Right now, comfortably,
what is the
where I am? Yeah. Probably like $100,000.
$100,000 to live at home with your family. That's
no. Not
ludicrous.
Where I am. I'm saying location wise in San Diego. If I wanted to get like a decent
buddy.
spot.
Nope. Sorry, doesn't work. Promise you, it doesn't. That's what I used to make.
I made
You
100,000
cannot.
last year.
You cannot live off of $100,000 and live like that in this
yes,
city.
you can. The reason,
cannot.
the
No,
reason,
you cannot.
the
Bro,
reason.
how are you gonna tell me? I've done it.
Yes,
you
but you
cannot
also
live.
talked about how you were blowing fucking crazy money at
Yeah, but
casinos.
but as I got older, I stopped
That's
doing
the
that.
point, though. That's the
As
point.
I got
You
older,
should
I
be able
stopped
to
doing
do
that.
those things. If you
Hold on.
bust your ass, you should be able to do those. You should be able to do what you want.
I
If
agree.
I get up,
as a
and
balance,
you're still asleep,
as a
and
balance,
go to
you
work,
wanna buy like what, like a condo or something nice that you can live in, right?
I don't. Yeah, and I don't even want to. I fucking like. Part of me hates all this. Like, buy real estate, rent it out, get another
No,
one,
no, no,
rent it
no,
out.
no, no, nobody's talking
fuck
about that.
No,
I'm
no,
just
I know
talking
you're
about-
not
I'm
talking
just-
about
yeah.
that. I'm just saying, like,
So-
I've heard so much of like that dumb
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Not dumb shit,
because
but
people are
smart.
fucking dumb and they think they can go just flip houses and the market's not fucking flooded or shit right now. But like for you to live comfortably, right? You would want like a 2 or 3 bedroom house or condo, right?
Yeah, that'd be.
You
good.
know, do you know how much those fucking cost?
That's
like
bro,
600
That's what I'm saying, dog.
But that's what I'm saying is that you can't live off of 100K. If you make 100K a year, do you know how much money you take home?
Probably
Maybe 70.
80.
80?
70?
Try
Yeah.
like 68.
the more you make, the less you.
So
take
out of
back.
that 68,000, right? You already got you got your car, you're cool with the Honda, right? Cool. Your gas, you're cool. Now, your mortgage on your fucking condo or your house or whatever, bro, you're looking at like 3,500 at least.
To be fair, I was talking like 100K post tax. Not
Okay,
not
100K
before.
post tax. Okay, cool. 100K post tax. Do you know how much money that is monthly?
I don't. I would need the. I would need the-
$8,333. That's how much it
Ooh.
is.
That's a
8,000
really good amount of
Man, How
money.
many toothpicks are on the ground?
$8,333 is how much you have to make.
How many
monthly.
gumballs are in
So
this jar?
just your mortgage alone, right? Let's say you get a condo. We'll go on the cheap end. We'll just say it's 3,200. 3,200 out of the
Sure.
8K that you made. So now you have 6K. How much money do you spend on food every week?
Me personally,
Yeah,
I probably budgeted to like $400.
$400 a
Maybe.
week. A week.
No, sorry, a month.
So you
So
spend
like $100
okay,
a
so
month. Like that's
Okay.
stretching it though. What the fuck? That's a lot.
$100
for
a
me.
week.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for me.
I mean, I don't think it's a lot because a normal meal costs about $20 if you go out to eat. You got to eat 3 times a day.
You
at
see the
least,
meals
right?
I have. My
I know.
my meals are like $3
But
a day.
but you also say you want to live to where you don't have to worry about that type of shit, right?
No, I want to be able to. I'm okay with budgeting. I'm just not okay with like my budget's like $5 left in the tank. Like
Let me
that's
ask
fucked.
you this. Let me ask you this: if you could live the life, whatever it looks like, right? Because again, we've spoke about this on the podcast. Your successful life, Damo's successful life.
In a perfect
you-
world.
Are you able to achieve that now in the job you have? Right, part one. No, right? Can we
no.
agree to say no?
Yeah, no.
But
Hell nah.
you like making videos, right? You like doing this podcast. If you could do that through this podcast, let's just take the podcast. If you could do that through this podcast, would you quit your job tomorrow?
If I could make the same,
If you could make the money to live a successful life, right? The house you want and the location you want with the shoes.
oh yeah,
you
of
want,
course, yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. People who are living the lives they want, and no matter what fucking fashion it looks like, they're providing certain services, they're providing certain experiences or certain goods, bro, that are achieving those things. Here in America, especially in Cali, bro, I made 100 bands, bro, working with Sunrun. I made 100 bands and I was still fucking struggling paying my bills, bro. Still waking up hating my fucking job, saying, man, fuck this. I need to make more money, blah, 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 blah. You want to make the life that you're living look like the one that you imagine in your head. You have to be able to provide something. You have to be able to provide something more than clocking in and clocking out, because the job.
No, but I think Damo's thing is more of like the hamster wheel thing. It's not that he doesn't understand that he has to do what he wants to do in order to be happy and provide a service. But even regardless, right? Even if say you did do the making YouTube full time and that's how you made money, you would still feel like you were in a hamster wheel. That's the point that I'm trying to make is that regardless of what you do, whether it's what you want to do with comedy or with YouTube or with dance and make it, like, you're still gonna feel like you're in a hamster wheel no matter what, because it's still work, and you still have to.
MilkMan had something. My man MilkMan had something, but we kind of veered
No,
away.
give us the juice, dog.
I'm actually gonna defend Zero real quick because
Yes. Based.
you have to get to where we have gotten to think about more, right? Because what's your dream job? Just real quick, fire them off. Doesn't have to be a discussion. What's your dream job? In a perfect world, what's your dream job?
Porn star.
In a perfect world, I wouldn't be fucking working.
True.
So a dream job is an oxymoron. I don't want to be working. All I do at work is thinking about how I want to go home, lay down, and do nothing.
True. Bars.
Why I'm ready to get into comedy is because this is what my work shoe looks like. Just if you can't see it, this is my finger.
It looks like you tried out for the Flash. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit's wild.
It looks like I can't afford a new pair of shoes because everything else has to come first. The bills have to come first. My son's new stuff has to come first. That's why I'm ready for comedy, because I'm on the Adam Sandler philosophy. I'm gonna get big. I'm funny enough. I don't care what you guys think. I am funny enough. We're going. You guys want to stick around? We're all going places.
Ooh, yeah.
You want more props, little buddy? You got it. I'm on that Adam Sandler philosophy. I'm gonna have my shit, and I'm employing all of my friends.
Let's fucking go, MilkMan. Talk your shit, boy.
You gotta get to that fucking point of eating ramen every day, or I don't even have enough ramen to get through this week. I've got to eat it every other day. I've got work in 5 hours.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. But what I'm saying, where I'm coming from on this is that, yes, you want to do your comedy thing. You're gonna step out on comedy like Korpsx told you to do. Like, just like I've been telling Demo, like, get on your video shit, bro. Where's the edits? Where's this? Where's the new videos? Where you gotta be, and he's got his shit down, bro. Fucking TikTok post at 3:00, YouTube post at 6, fucking Instagram reel goes out at 9. New video goes out at 2 p.m. Like, you're on that shit, bro. See? On it, right? But the point that I'm trying to make is, regardless if you're tired to working your 9 to 5 because you want to do comedy or you want to do YouTube videos or you want to do live streaming or you want to make clothes, like, you still have to do that as well. Like, you have to ensure yourself at the end of the day, because if YouTube doesn't, I'm not saying that YouTube's not going to work, because that's the goal. That's what you're going to do. YouTube is what you're going to do. But if it doesn't bring in the revenue as fast as you want it to, like, you still need to eat. You still need to get certain places. You still need to buy supplies. But you have to live that hamster wheel. So for your question or for what you brought up earlier, Zero, was, why can't I, like, say no to my employer sometimes? Because you can't. Because that's how you're paying for the rest of your shit. That's how you're going to accomplish your dream. What you're going to do is you help them, they give you money, your money goes to what you want to do. Like, that's how the world works. And it's like, that's just what it is. All the shit that you have in front of you is from earning money from working.
Yes.
I don't.
100%.
All that fucking big ass iPhone that you have, all the fucking cool tech shit that you have, like, you wouldn't have any of that. Look, we just had a conversation today, right? You were like, which one do you want to get? Do you want to get the MacBook Air? Do you want to get the MacBook Pro? And I was like, well, I want to get this one. And you were like, well, fucking just open up a credit card, dog, and go and do this. And I'm like,
the only reason I said that is because it's 0% interest. The only
0% interest, right? But then you were like, well, it's only $900. What, like, just go get it, dog. And I'm like, yeah, but my rent is like $2,000. Like, I can't just. And what did you say? Yeah, dog, I know what you make, and that ain't gonna happen. And I was like, you convinced me to spend $800 on a fucking watch, but I can't just drop $800 every single fucking month. You know what I mean?
That
like,
watch is actually not interest free either, so that's probably not good that you did that.
Hey, what we got, MilkMan? What we got? I know you were trying to say something.
Well, that was part of it right there, but I don't think, and this doesn't apply to every guy. I don't think this applies to even most people, but definitely to the working man, especially. I don't want to speak to you two. I don't want to, like, diss you two, but to me and Korpsx, we're like, work is life. Not because it's your passion, not because it's fun, not even because you want to. but I don't think men are even meant to like pursue happiness. We're meant to pursue like what provides. And I've gotten to the point where that doesn't mean anything. I was just slapping panels. My last day with this company that wasn't Sunrun, the one after, is we did a 29 panel job in the rain, and 15 of them were like on the roof. It's downpouring. We're like, we've been here 12 hours. I'm ready to get out of here. I'm slipping off this roof. It's time to like slap this glass. I got let go that day. They laid off our whole crew. Yeah, they laid off our whole crew. It don't mean anything. You think you want it to.
Yeah. And dude, honestly, like, and I look at it like this, and it's been a way that I've been able to get through work, right? Because being on the road fucking blows, right? And Austin can definitely relate, because me and him were on the road, and we used to bitch.
I just seen the Hat Man in the fucking corner, bro.
Oh, bro, like we would bitch and moan to each other on the way to the gym, and you know what I mean? But I can say this about Austin. This is how I know he's going to succeed at everything he puts his mind to. And just like you guys, right, is we know that there's a better life attainable, right, than the ones that we are currently sitting in, right? I don't think any of us are sitting in a situation where we are so fucking happy with life. Can we all agree to that, gentlemen? And to that, right, we all understand, and I fucking really like how Austin said it, was like, generally as men, we want to be able to provide. Like, it's just in our DNA code, right? And whether it's to our children, right, like, because we got dads on this podcast, or whether it's to our girlfriend, or just to our fucking selves, you know what I mean? There's a certain level of provision that we are trying to be able to provide, you know, in life, fam. And you have to be able to endure anything and everything that comes your fucking way, right? Whether it's that feeling of being on this ever-ending fucking hamster wheel. There's no stepping off the hamster wheel. There's just not, right? Like this podcast, imagine, bro, if we had fucking 500, 700, 1,000 viewers on this bitch, it would feel like a hamster wheel all over again, right? The thing is to me at least, is to do something that you enjoy enough to where you forget about it. You just fucking forget that it's a hamster wheel for the 2-3 hours that you're doing it. You know what I mean? I mean, bro,
podcast being a hamster wheel is the perfect analogy, honestly, because I was thinking the same thing.
It is,
every Tuesday,
bro.
Yeah,
I
but
sent you guys that fucking link 2 hours in advance. I was like, I'm on it.
Yeah.
Today I'm on this bitch, right?
Yeah, we didn't have to message him 5 minutes before, like, yo, where's the
yeah, bro, it's fucking, oh my goddamn, I have to send these fucking links out. Hold
Life
on.
is effort, and I'll stop when I'm dead, homie.
You feel me, bro? Like, I'm not stopping until it's done, until I see my grandchildren living a life better than I could have ever imagined.
That's why, honestly, Damo, that's why when we're at work and you're like, yo, should I leave an hour early? I'm like, yes. If you ask me every time, I'm going to say yes. If you have the sick time and you're not going to lose any fucking money and you can leave an hour early, leave. Because you're still getting paid. Because you're still getting paid.
Okay.
You're getting paid. You have the time to leave. That hey, you're allotted this amount of time. You can do whatever you want with it. If you want to leave an hour early, that's why I told you last time. If you ask me, should I leave an hour early? Every time I'm going to say yes. Every time. Because we do have to find that balance, right? But you still got to get paid at the end of the day. It's about your money, and if you're not going to get paid, then is it worth it? No, you know what I mean,
bro.
Extra meal. That's the extra half a tank of gas,
bro. While we were on the road, I remember it. Like, we kind of hit that point where guys were like, "Okay, I'm gonna go visit home. Like, we're taking time." And I remember Austin came up to me and was like, "Yo, man, like, I'm just trying to see my boy for his birthday. This, that, and the third. Like, thinking about taking some PTO. La 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 la." I was like, why are you fucking telling me? Like, why are you even asking me, bro? Go. Like, just fucking go. Like, who cares? Fuck this job, right? Like, we're still getting paid, bro. You're still going to get per diem, right? Okay, you miss 8 hours of work. Okay, you miss a little bit on the bonus. Fuck it, bro. Like, if you ever ask me if it's a good time to miss work, it's always a good time to miss some fucking work, bro. Now, your bills,
if you can afford it.
Yeah, your bills might not like it.
I think everybody thinks the grind is literally like get up, go to work. But my schedule is I get up at 4. I can show you the alarms right now if you like don't believe me. I get up at 4:15 in the morning to go to the gym. From there,
Damn.
I'll be at work at 7:00. We work till about 3:30, 4, and then 6 to 9 I have college. I go to night school.
Yeah, I'm about to do my school. I'm about to do schoolwork as soon as we get off this podcast.
4:15 right there.
I'm the same way.
4:15 right there.
Bro, listen.
The grind isn't always just go to work.
Damo woke me up at fucking. What time did you wake me up this morning? 5:00.
5, yeah.
5:00, 6:00. I had to be at work. By the time I got off of work, I had to sit in an hour of traffic, go to my son's t-ball, make sure that before I leave, he's bathed, ready, read him his book, make sure that he did whatever schoolwork he had to fucking do. Then I come home, straight home, take my dogs out the kid. I didn't even get a chance to shower because I was with Peanut for longer than I normally am. Take the dogs out, feed them, hopped right on the fucking computer to do this. Then I'm about
It cut out a little bit.
to fucking Then I'm about to fucking get, as soon as the podcast cuts, I'm just gonna sit right here, do schoolwork. Then I gotta lay down and fucking do it all again tomorrow.
I'm gonna watch Ahsoka.
Yeah, bro.
What you need to watch.
It's crazy. Yeah.
So you gotta take that, and honestly, you gotta take the hamster wheel mentality out of your brain, bro. Like working is something that we have to do to fund the quote unquote balance.
If it helps you, bro, don't think about it in like the long term. It's like think about it in like the getting through the day.
8-hour increments.
Yo,
8-hour
I
increments.
literally, I'll do 4-hour increments. I'll be like, all right, beginning,
That's what you gotta do, man.
first shit of the day, and then I'm like, all right, I'm done
If
by,
that's all you got
after
the energy
lunch.
for, then that's all you got the energy for.
Yeah, it's just
Not everything costs like actual money, man. Like Korpsx wants me to get rid of this fucking Jeep that survived 2 hurricanes, and I've driven from California to here in it. And I'm just
Kill it.
This is a 93 Jeep Wrangler that survived the fucking hurricane in Key West. And it's not missing. It's not, the AC isn't broken. It wasn't installed in this year.
Jesus.
And that's the cost. And I didn't know how to drive stick before I bought this thing. I taught myself stick so I could have this Jeep.
Bro, it was
Damo,
installed.
you know how to
in a
drive stick?
different
Damo,
mode.
you know how to drive stick?
I didn't know how to, I taught myself how to drive stick in California in a 98 Honda Civic.
Jesus Christ. Well, hey, let's hit something real quick, right? So,
That's
Milkman,
Yeah,
my
what's up?
guy, what are your actionable items, right? Because again, dude, I have all faith. Not only are you my friend, right? Not only have you seen me go through the shits, right? But I believe in you in so many different forms of fashion. You know, carry the canoes. We've hit the gym, bro, after 12-hour days in the Key West sun. I know what you're capable of. What are these actionable items that we're going to take, bro, so you can get on a new hamster wheel, right? Because you're talking about chasing comedy, all this stuff. I brought you onto my podcast, The Smoking Section. You're here now on the Usual Tuesday. What are we doing, bro? Let's hear it. Let's speak it into some existence, my boy.
So I would say my hamster wheel is I'm actually not a social media person, which is one of the biggest things working against me in like this kind of aspect. Is he's been begging me to come on this podcast for months, and I just I don't like people. I don't treat social media the way social media is not real to me, man. It's a fucking game, and I refuse to play it. I'm on there to fucking find memes and repost memes. That's all I'm there for. I'm on there as it's like comedy research. That's all. Like you will not find me being real on social media. And that's probably one of my biggest hurdles is I actually have to get out there and make some kind of name, whether it not be the real me, but like the social media me, the Milkman conspiracy correspondent. And what I actually want to do is I want to get my friends who are all like kind of funny but don't want to be in front of the camera, and I want to get us into like a writer's room group chat, and I kind of want us all to like, maybe the joke doesn't work for me, but it would work on your stream, or or vice versa. I want to Sam was talking about a lot like making characters, and I think attention spans are so much lower than they used to be. If you look at comedy 10 years ago to now, it's like, what is it? Vine was like 6 seconds.
Ooh,
That shit was crazy.
That was like the catalyst of like, if you're not funny right out the gate, like you're done. There's somebody who will be.
That was a really cool format, though.
Yeah, but look at how well that format has worked. I mean, look at Matt Rife, right? Like, he is a Vine star.
Yeah.
And look at where he's at now.
I will actually argue against that. And he even says this himself. His looks sell a lot more than it should in comedy. A lot of his fan base are people who don't go into comedy for other reasons.
Because he's
Matt-
fucking hot.
Matt Rife was on MTV at 19 years old, and people did not know him until he blew up on TikTok.
Bro,
Yeah, but no,
he's not good looking, bro.
He's not. But that's the
I
thing
don't
is,
think
he made his way. But he,
white girls like.
bro, okay, but look at it like this. All those dudes that are on Wild 'N Out, they all got there from a platform, a social media platform of some sort.
I would.
And so,
What is a good argument is Matt Rife was on MTV's Wild 'N Out the same time Zendaya was, and Zendaya had to go the Spider-Man route before she was a household name.
Ooh, that is
And
fact.
That's dirty
She
fingers.
hit the household name years before he did. He's
And
only
yeah,
like
but that
7 years on.
but that's two different avenues, though. That's two different avenues.
They started
Zendaya was
the same
already
place.
Zendaya was already famous.
Yo, I knew her. Shake it up. I'm a day one. Okay.
She was an actress. She was already an actress and was a guest on that show. Matt Rife was a regular on that show.
And he wasn't popular until about 26.
Yeah, but so
That's
was
a
Robert
7
Downey
years
Jr.
back.
Robert Downey Jr. was B-list before he became fucking Iron Man.
That's not
Yeah, let's
what
go,
we're
baby.
talking about.
Two legends.
Robert Downey Jr. is born into like a legacy family. His father's a director.
Yeah, be
Yeah,
fat
but
a
it's
little
what
bit.
I'm saying.
That's facts too.
What I'm saying is you have to have a
My problem, I wasn't born into a rich family. That's
Based.
I-
Me too.
No,
you
That's
have
my
to-
shit.
no, I have to what? I'm listening. My bad.
no, you have to have a small avenue to get to the highway, right? Some people's avenue is just longer.
Matt Rife's ticket to success, other than his looks, is he has put in the time. From MTV, 19-year-old Matt Rife at 19 to what is he, like 27 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but if you want to talk about any of these comedians, Rafael Barbosa, fucking Timothy De La Ghetto, fucking look at DC Young Fly, all Conceited. All these dudes were using different platforms to get to the platform that they're on now. Is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So you go on Instagram or TikTok to study comedy. Like if you're not putting your content on there, like nobody's gonna study. Somebody has to study you as well.
Yeah, no.
There's another
what I'm saying
version.
My hurdle is.
So you have to. But what I'm saying is, like, if you don't do that, you're most likely not gonna make it. Like if you don't use these platforms that we have right now, you're probably. It's not like how it was, bro. Like you can't just go to open mics anymore and get noticed like that. Like it's just not how it works anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I will say though, is that Barbosa, Ralphie, at least, he was not a social media sensation. He became one though. He definitely did become one. He did win that HBO competition.
The Latino one, I saw it.
Yeah,
No,
and
I feel like we're saying the same thing. I just said my biggest hurdle is I haven't been putting myself out there like that because I don't like social media, and I'm not even in a good spot for like stand up. Like I can't just hit an open mic night and someone will recognize me as like, dude, you could go to a bar here on a Saturday night at 11 o'clock and like you'd be like one of like 9 people in there.
yeah, just not a
Yeah,
thing.
but why not start there?
That's what I'm about to do.
Yo, let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
No, we're saying the same things. You're just saying them
Yeah.
with a different passion. I haven't been doing them because I work. This is the only time in my life I haven't had at least 2 jobs.
Mhm.
That's
And
wild.
that's what I've been telling him. And yeah, you guys are saying the same thing but different ways, right? And one discussion, and it kind of reminded me of Sam, and this was what really got me. Once Sam came on, and he's like, "Oh, he's a comedian, bro." My antennas went up, and I was like, "Dude, I got to show this to fucking Austin," because we were literally telling him the same shit I've been trying to tell Austin. Don't despise small beginnings. Put out the fucking content. Who cares what people think, right? It's good because what you do is good, right? Just like Austin was saying, I am funny. He knows he's fucking funny. Jokes might not always hit. You're just in the wrong crowd, bro. Find a different fucking crowd. Move around, right? Keep spreading this fucking joke layer everywhere. And I've been telling them, like, bro, just come on the podcast. It'll start it. It'll spark the flame. It'll ignite the flame. And next thing, it'll just keep burning. Now he's on the usual Tuesday, right? And if people don't know, motherfucker, we out here, okay? Boom. And we're just going to keep going. And I've been telling him, bro, just make one post. Bro, just hit one club. Fuck it. If there's 10 people there, make 7 of them laugh. Fuck it. Because, bro, we've sat at a bar. Me and this dumbass has sat at a bar in Key West and spun the yarn with each other and have everybody right here laughing. Like all of our buddies, the bartenders, this dumb motherfucker who we don't know, like, you know, this person over here, you know, or, oh, Ron, you got the corner suite, the youngest partner in the firm. Oh my God, congratulations. Like, yeah, dude, like we're just spinning these dumbass fucking jokes back and forth with each other. Austin, don't worry, bro. I'm gonna get you that 2K. Thank you for letting me.
They don't get what you're saying is if a drunk 7 would walk by, it'd be like, oh, bro. He'd be like, I got you that 2K. He's like, thank you for letting me be on your yacht. Like loud. He'd be like, hey, like, thank you for letting me be on your yacht. And we just like, everyone's like looking around, like,
who's got a yacht? But bro, Austin, I'm telling you, man, and I know you're gonna have the most success. I hope you fucking end up sponsoring the podcast, right? We could put like MilkMan across
I'll
the
put
fucking
it on my
top.
flannel, bro. Don't worry about it,
dude. Please, just get it tatted on you. You know what I mean? Just get it tattooed on you because you are the 98% that's not in the rest of the milk. There's 2% that we be fucking drinking.
What happens when you unlock the other 98%, bro?
That's a fucking good one.
That's funny.
I'm gonna put that somewhere. Yeah. I'm gonna put that somewhere. I'm gonna put that on Twitter. Like, guys, I'm telling you, the videos he sends me, I turn around and send you guys like on Instagram when I find all the Down syndrome jokes and shit.
Oh yeah,
I get them from Austin. Yeah. I get them from Austin, bro, because he sends me the craziest shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? But
this man just unleashed what type of videos he fucking.
My problem for the longest time is I just haven't wanted it. I haven't needed it, is what I should say. I haven't needed it, and now it's at the point where like I could have been doing this years ago. I could have like I tried YouTube. I had like 10 views, and I was like 9 of them were me. 1 was my mom, and I was.
That's how it starts, bro. I know how that shit is.
It was just like when you're, 2 people and a kid and you're the only one working, it's like, that's like a pipe dream or whatever. That's like, it's not, you weren't meant to be funny. It didn't happen to you. You weren't born into this family. It happens, bro. Now I'm going to get out there. This is me getting out there. This is the stepping stone. So thank you guys. Yeah. I'll drink to that.
Really quick. I have 2 things. Cheers to that one. 3 things. Cheers to that. Earlier in the conversation, just to pivot really quick back to the whole hamster wheel thing, Grandmaster had a great thing. Grandmaster is actually somebody that me and Cisco know from work. And he had a good opportunity to actually take content creation, I think, like just full time. But he said this to attest when YouTube started generating good money, it started to become a chore and grinding. It started to become a chore and I needed to reset and find the love for it again. But again, it's all about how you mentally approach it, and that goes with anything. Opportunity is literally everywhere, but you can never sacrifice your mental and happiness for it. I was like, damn, that's true.
I said that when I was talking about my live streaming. We were
talking about that. And bro, I was just with this dude Venom. Shout out fucking Venom. Shout out the other daddies from Austin. They're going to be on the smoking section. Venom. He came from New York. He moved up to the Bay, and he's a flexer, bro. And he's living in Austin. He's like, man, I really don't like it here. I don't really like the culture, but I'm here for dance. Like, you know what I mean? And we got to talking about how like dance feels like a chore. It's a job. Like, and I mean, bro, we're sitting here having breakfast, and I was like, man, we're eating food right now, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, and we're eating breakfast together, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, isn't this enjoyable? He's like, well, yeah. He's like, I'm with good people. I was like, bro, I have to remind myself with dance. Like, yeah, I'm doing the dance. Yes, I'm in a place of quality. I know I'm a good dancer, right? But sometimes it's just like, fuck, I do this every day. I don't like it like that, you know? But it's amongst this tribe, the covenant, like I always tell you guys, this covenant I've built, like I got to remind myself, this is why I do it, is these bonds I build with people, this experience of me being able to express myself, you know what I mean? And that's what brings me back to loving dance every single time. It's the laughs. Fucking Cisco posted that dance video of him earlier, and I was like, oh, now I want to go lab. Like I seen Cisco dance, I'm like, damn, I want to go fucking lab, because I
posted that on purpose too, by the way.
Bro, I
posted that specific clip on purpose.
Where was that clip from?
The Great 05. That was my birthday session that I drove from San Diego all the way up to fucking Ventura with my boy Kenny just for the session, and then drove back home.
Damn.
Bro, those moments when I hear Cisco's coming, yo, like, and I'm telling Felicia, like, yo, Cisco's coming, like, yo, guys, Cisco's fucking coming, let's go. It's that excitement, the anticipation, the sweaty palms, you know what I mean? Like, fucking Austin got to watch me battle in Miami, bro, and it like really reminded me, like, damn, my guy's gonna watch me dance, like, and really do me, like, you know what I mean? And it got me excited, bro. And I mean, I fucking killed off, but it was like, fuck the win or loss part. It's like, this is why I do it, to share these memories with my friends, the people around me, to fellowship, you know, shake hands afterwards, like, yo, man, you're buck, yo, bro, you're tight, like, and oh, I'm Korpsx, oh, you're so and so, oh, bro, nice to meet you, man, hey, let me get you on Instagram, like, you know, like, and building those relationships. And in Austin, bro, like, I seriously hope, dude, like, Grandmaster, you're the fucking shit, dude. Okay.
What was the second one, Demo?
Samuel asked if MilkMan would ever be down to be in a short film or comedic video or something.
I asked Korpsx for his information like a week.
He hit me up on Instagram, but he didn't reply. Sam, you motherfucker, reply to your DM. Reply to your DM.
I actually, this is you were asking what my actionable things are. Because I'm not big enough and because my editing is enough, what I've come up with is I want to come up with a few characters that I'll play myself, where you're like looking at this side of the screen and then I reply from this one. I come up with a few, he comes up with a few, a friend comes up with a few, and then when we're like further along, we do crossovers and we stitch them together. And that's what I'm trying to, like, I'm ready. Sam, if
TikTok,
you're ready,
baby. TikTok.
I was about to say, TikTok's the avid,
I don't think
bro.
I'm attractive enough for TikTok, but I'll try.
No, bro. You have to do, dude. Anywhere else, discoverability is absolute trash.
You ginger, sexy bastard! You.
Look at that beard.
Word, brother. You can say ginger.
Oh, ginger. My bad.
Samuel says, "Let's go."
I love this. It's like a perfect evolution of beard growth. Yes, look at all these lovely gentlemen.
Wow. He's the final boss of beards.
It's like boop, 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 boop.
I cleaned it up before this podcast because I know Austin has a beautiful beard, a beautiful red luscious beard. So fuck off.
It looks like 10 minutes for the podcast. You were hitting that with a fucking Sharpie.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
If this podcast started 1 minute earlier, bro, it would have been right here.
I would have had the Hitler, bro.
He'd have had Kanye calling.
I love Gaga, but what does she know about cameras? That is God.
Oh yeah, that show's funny.
I love dancing. What does he know about crumping?
I love some of the Gaga songs. What does she know about cameras?
Sam, I am literally going to forward your page. Well, I wanted to ask permission first, but Sam,
he's good. He's good. He literally said, let's go. And then he said, Korpsx, I'll send you the nude Polaroids. So, you know, whatever that means.
Well, let's go.
But I
also have those.
I'm sharing your profile.
That's like a dream of mine, actually. I want to take like sexy Polaroids with a woman.
This is a real part of the conversation. Have you never had one of those?
A sexy Polaroid?
Yeah, no, that's like a thing. I've had.
I know. I want that.
In Key West, who she will not be named, I had a Polaroid of us, and I put it on. Most of my gauges don't work on my Jeep. I just put it over the one that doesn't fucking work. My gas.
What?
Wait. Was it a dirty Polaroid though? Like a dirty one?
No, that one went in my cover when I was in the Marines.
Oh yeah, I had Polaroids. I have Polaroids. I just don't have any dirty ones.
Yeah, you got.
Let me tell you how
Polaroids of the titties or not. I don't know how many other ways of saying that.
Let me tell you.
Doesn't that count as dirty?
Let me tell you how savage.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't have that. No.
I don't have that either.
I may
Miss
have
out, brother.
taken down the hot bartender, right? This man was a gold star lesbian slayer. Do we know what gold star lesbians are?
I don't know. I don't know
They're-
exactly what that means.
They are lesbians that have never had dick. Never in their life. This man was laying out more dick. You would think that he was like some kind of farmer just planting his little corn penis in these lovely fields of
What the-
untouched vagina. Like it was like
It was only twice, but they were back to back.
and they well, I don't
Damn.
know. I'm about to say something crazy, but I think we're gonna leave that off there. We're gonna leave that off there. And bro, it was like it's like
It fell apart because they started seeing each other.
yeah. Like, bro, we would be in this bar. He would be with one. I would spot the other one downstairs, and I'd be texting him like, "Yo, she's here. She's here." He's like, "Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna work this out."
He's like, your mission if you choose to accept.
Bro, I was like, "Oh my god,
Bro, it
dog."
was like a choose your own adventure, but I always fucking lost, bro.
Playing the game on legendary, bro. This guy was a different fucking animal, man. I swear to
Bro,
God.
it's like trying to beat fucking Halo 3 on legendary with the fucking Guitar Hero, bro. The fucking dude, it was fucking.
Oh my god, Sam, my guy, Sam.
Well,
thank
never
you.
shown this one to my mom, so thank you for that.
Oh, tell her
I'm
just to turn it off around like hour and a half. She'll be all right.
Yeah, it goes on for another 30 minutes, but the podcast officially ends at 1:30.
Yeah, we'll clip it. We'll for sure clip that.
Yeah, my mom watches some of these, and I'm like,
My mom watches these. Yes. Well, I was like, fuck.
Would you say you were 24?
24. Yeah.
Your parents still together?
No.
Now we know why. I'm just kidding.
No, I was gonna say she's out of state and stuff like that. But yeah, she watches these.
My mom watches.
shout out to
them too.
fucking Mama Zero.
Yeah, she's a legend. She's a legend.
She is a legend.
She fucking bus rolls Damo.
I know you
Need
guys
more of
gotta
that.
end this around the 2-hour mark, so I just want to know: do you guys think Bigfoot is real?
Bigfoot
No.
is real.
We
actually just
talked about this.
Damo and I
Did
just
you?
talked about this like last week. Yeah,
Shit
Bigfoot
is not real.
Absolutely
No,
real.
it's not.
Absolutely real.
Absolutely real. You know, whether he is or isn't, there's a couple states where you're actually not allowed to hunt him if he is real.
Yes.
Huh.
Texas and Washington, if you find Bigfoot, you're not allowed to kill him there.
There's this little fuck. Have you guys ever seen this video? There's like this little fucking town that has like maybe 80 people in it, and they're like very big on Bigfoot, and they swear that they can like communicate with them, and they go out into the woods and like do these Bigfoot calls and
It's
shit.
just like stupid.
Oh my fucking god! I gotta
Have you
find the video
guys-
and post it in the
Have you
Discord.
guys ever seen those hats where it's like Bigfoot is real and he's eating my ass?
Wow.
That's a real hat. No, that's not a joke. That's the premise to my joke, but that's a real hat.
Oh
No?
my god.
No.
I've never
Well,
seen that.
if you ever went camping and Bigfoot ate your ass, would you tell anybody?
Probably.
No.
Do you
Wait,
go
why?
camping?
You want to go camping?
Oh my
That's
god.
pretty
What
good.
a
That's
Grandmaster says Bigfoot not real. Wait,
Grandmaster.
Yeti 100% yes. What the fuck? That doesn't
Yeti
make
is
sense.
Bigfoot's brother.
difference? What's the
Yeah,
difference?
literally. One's
Yeti's in the snow. Yeti's in the snow. Bigfoot is not.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
dumb as
in
fuck on
forest.
both ends.
Never mind. I'm not going to get into the Antarctica argument because we're already close to the end of the fucking.
Wait,
There are
is
no
it-
bears. I'm kidding.
No, there's no. No, it's not named after no bears.
I know,
getting-
I know.
We're not getting into this, Austin.
I know.
We're not getting into this. All right, guys.
This was mostly full when I started it.
Damn.
Is that why you
Yeah.
match your shirt?
That's why my wife left me.
What about skinwalkers?
God. Oh
Crystal
my
Water
fucking
says.
God.
What the fuck is a skinwalker?
Skinwalker.
We talked about this. Wait, didn't we?
100% real.
Oh, we did talk about this, I think.
100%.
Wait, what about you, Milk? Skinwalkers? No. Or no?
Oh yeah, I am
Right?
21% Native American. They are real.
I feel like they gotta be. It's
So you believe in fucking skinwalkers,
Hey,
but you don't believe.
I
in
believe
fucking
you could eat my
Bigfoot?
ass right now. Yes. I believe in things that can shapeshift rather than fucking a
I
11-foot.
What if it shapeshifts into fucking Bigfoot?
My one of my staff
Has to be real.
sergeants in the Marine Corps was actually like Native American from the res, like not like me. Oh, I'm 20% Native American. He was actually like Native American, and he would make us go patrol at like 3 a.m. and I would just fuck with him. We'd be like out, and it would just be like 2 or 3 of us, and the wind would be like. And this is California, by the way, so like
People were weird.
everything is weird in Cal. There was a time in California where they had the most uncaught serial killers, like 60s, 70s, like the fucking
Zodiac killer.
Zodiac, fucking Bundy, like that era of killers.
Charles
And,
Manson.
Yep.
He got caught though. I just said uncaught.
Oh, well, you said there was a period of time where you just said Ted Bundy.
But there was
Anyway,
a part where he was uncut.
I was just being.
Yeah, there was a part, and he hid in the rocks. And guess where those rocks are? In Ventura County.
Anyway, we'd be out at like 3 a.m. and he'd be like, "What was that?" And I was like, "I think a coyote was calling my name." And he's like, "Harris, shut the fuck up." And I'd be like, "No, I'm coming."
Wait, what'd you say?
There was. Go ahead, my bad.
No, go. I was just gonna say, like, there's some videos that were crazy. That's literally it.
We checked into this course in the high desert, which is like where NorCal and SoCal fucking meet, and they were like, "Oh, you guys found your barracks, all right? Was anything wrong with them?" I was like, "Yeah, this coyote stood up on his hind legs, said my full government name and the day I was gonna die, and then just walked off into the desert." And they were like, "Any other problems?"
Were you in the army?
Marines, but same
Marines.
thing.
Fucking jarhead.
Jeez.
All right, Corpse, close us out, baby.
All right.
Yeah,
I
to
got
bed.
pissed, bro.
I gotta do school.
I have to piss too.
All right, you guys. Thank you again
Art
for joining me in
tell
this
you this.
beautiful covenant that we have built. Yes. Like I always like to do at the end of usual Tuesdays, I like to drop off with like a little piece of motivational, spiritual, all that good shit, esoteric parts of life. I'm gonna skip that because we have a guest, and I just want to say, Austin, bro, I believe in you. Yeah. Thank you for coming on the show. Yeah, you were powerful beyond belief and beyond imagination. I'm gonna support you through the journey no matter what, bro. And anytime you want to come back on the smoking section, I'm more than willing to have you, bro. Believe in you like I believe in you. Yeah, because I know I believe in you more than you do yourself right now. Yeah, you're a shining star, dog. And the world deserves to have not only people like you in their life, but the world deserves to hear the shit that you have to say, bro. The things that you have inside of you. They deserve to hear it, bro. Shine that light, man. I'm Big Korpsx. Yeah, korpscollection.com. Y'all know the fucking deal. Have an amazing day, week, month, year in life. Until next week, boys. Yeah, who's next? Zero.
No, let Milkman tell us what he's got coming first, and then we.
Yeah.
Milkman, what we got coming?
For right now, all I got is my Instagram. If you guys want to follow me at the Raptor of Time and Space, there's a dot in between each word. This is the hell of a good dip. I actually really like this shit. I was just holding on to that. I just wanted to say thank you. That was probably some of the nicest shit I've heard maybe in a while. And thank you guys for having
Is
me.
it the Raptor of what?
Time and Space. It's like the Vampire of Time and Space. It's a song, but it's Raptor instead. I do everything with Raptor. I don't know if you guys have a minute to get into that, but I love dinosaurs. That's all I had.
I like rocks.
I like dinosaurs, yeah.
The Raptor of Time and Space.
Drop the Raptor of Time and Space, and then there's the period in between each one.
I can send you guys his profile too. Raptor of Time.
No, you can't. It's exclusive.
No, it's not.
Is it really?
No,
I
it's
found
not.
it.
No, it's not. It's
I was gonna say.
Don't listen to this fucking idiot, dude.
Thank you guys for having me on. You got. Oh yeah, no, I gaslight for fun. It was some of the nicest stuff I've ever heard. Probably, definitely, recently. If you guys, don't believe in yourselves, believe in me that believes in you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I'll drink to that.
My guy.
I'll drink to that. Water.
Yeah,
Listen, thank you, MilkMan, for coming on, for taking the time out of your day. Cheers, water. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I hope you come back. Like Corp said, always a welcome on to Smoking Section, but also usual Tuesdays. You got a home here, man. You're really cool. and hopefully in the future we can link more stuff, TikTok, YouTube, whatever you have going on, or whatever avenue you find it best. But to everybody else, Corpse, Save, everybody's community, thank you so much for watching. Whether it's a minute, a second, a minute, an hour, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys. MilkMan, thank you so much for blessing us. It's funny that we've only had 2 guests on the show, and well, technically we've had 3, but we've only had 2 real guests for the 3 of us, and both of you guys have been comedians, and both of you guys have taken up 2-hour slots. So, the fact that Sam came in, the fact that you watched Sam's guest appearance on our show was absolutely cool, and the fact that he stopped in and it kind of was like full circle, like, hey, do you want to do that? So that's super cool. So I hope you guys do link up. I hope you guys exchange information, DM each other. I definitely want to see some TikTok, some Instagram reels, or some YouTube shorts, something going on with you guys. So I really hope that happens. So I wish you the best of luck. I know you don't need luck because you'll be good, but yeah, I hope to see what you got working on soon. And Korps's community, Zero's community, my community, I appreciate you motherfuckers. I look forward to the rest of the episodes upcoming because I know we got some good ones, more guest appearances. So as always, you guys stay healthy. Stay healthy. What the fuck? I've done this a million times. I don't even know my fucking outro. Stay healthy. Stay happy. I love it. Did my mic cut out?
A little bit. Run it one more time.
Okay. Stay healthy, stay happy. I love you. Keep smiling, and we'll see you guys on the next one. And I'll have a new headset by next week.
We're holding you to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one tomorrow probably.
If you guys want to be in short films soon, bro, I'm about to start selling pictures of my feet on OnlyFans or something, bro. I got You guys want to do a crossover episode or something, bro? I need off this fucking roof.
Let's do it, baby. One step at a time, my G. 1 feet pick at a time.
True.
All right, boys. You guys have a good night.